Barker. My name's Cam Robbins, joined by your local expert in the country, Jason Kipper Robbins. Good afternoon, Kip. Good time. The game's about to start.
Straight into it, Cam. Looking forward to this one. 5th versus 4th.
So the ruck goes up straight away. Ruck work this time's run by Wilcox for North Albany. They flick the handball out. They go forward through a chain of handballs. That was by Kobe Williams. Hit his teammate lace out. That's Price. Price has gone down half forward and just touch a boundary line, but good ball movement so far by Mount Barker, Kip.
Yeah, and the boundaries straight over the fence, Cam. Beautiful. One leap.
Absolutely. A couple of big outs from Mount Barker, Kip, haven't they? Sam Lehman, big out. Joel Gray, Nigel Penny, and also Jacob Jones.
Yeah, absolutely. From the last game, Cam. Fortunately, Lehman kicked 6, didn't he?
He was on fire, wasn't he? Going through the contest is North Albany. Handball out the top. Hit the ball hard on the fat side. Tried to get the handball out. They're running with a chain of handballs here. North Albany. Good pressure though from Mount Barker. And still, ball comes to the contest. That play was Scott Price. He's dived on it. So did the other player. The umpire said, finally, give the pill to me.
There's no room for the faint-hearted out there today, Cam. Looks rather chilly.
Certainly does. Contest goes up. David Stone won it for Mount Barker. Brings the ball to the contest. Comes to half forward flank. Good diving mark's been taken, I think, by Lee Pavlovic. He decides to switch the play in the middle of the corridor. Comes off effectively. Mount Barker can pull the trigger on it. They go on the fat side. Dropped an easy mark then was Darcy Wallinger. He's turned the footy over. Tackle from behind was the player there. I think it was Pat Barnett for North Albany. And finally they somehow get the ball out.
Extracted it beautifully.
Extracted out of the digit very well. They go half forward. Head over the footy. Hitting the hard was Zachy Reid. He goes one way, chans the handball over the top to Daniel Patching, and they go through the corridor to centre half forward. But numbers are low with North Albany. He throw the ball on his boot, and Mitch Jackson, I think, goes forward. Just scrappy play so far, Kip. No one's really getting the head over the foot at the moment.
They're throwing their arms up. They're looking for a deliberate, and it's the umpire delivering that.
Certainly has. So early stages have gone 1.5 minutes of this first quarter. Still no score at the moment.
Nice little, turn it over, Ricky Price.
Shocking, and Adam Ditchburn read that well for North Albany. He takes the mark, the half-back flank for North Albany. Lowers his eyes, good kick. Came off. They're running in numbers North Albany. Thanks for your company here from Collingwood Park. Wet, cold, freezing down here, Kip. Don't you worry about that.
Oh, beautiful smother there on the mark. Who was that gentleman?
What his name was, but they go forward again. This time's by Ben Kirkwood. Kirkwood get to the top spot, and Lloyd, the captain, takes a good diving mark. He was good last time we played.
He was fantastic. Nice kick there by Lloyd.
He can use the fat side and use his player Mitchy Woods. He honours that lead, does Woods. Has it now on the defensive wing for the side there in North Albany. Lace out. Good hard run's been taken by Killinger Bird. He decides a little check side right kick. Good pace and good kick, and lands the arms of Lucas Revenhill. He kicked 4 last time we saw him. Revenhill goes in the pocket, trying to find his teammate Mitch Woods. He's overran it. Patching didn't know for Mount Barker, so he kicks ball on the far side. And running hard is Cam Walton. Good first game, Walton. So let his play go through.
Good shepherd by Walsh.
Certainly was. The Walster can go through traffic here. Pretty lackadaisical by Graham Ross, but very effective though. Goes on the defensive wing. And they've missed absolutely everything, Kip. 3 minutes have gone in this first quarter of this clash between North Albany and Mount Barker, and still no score.
Very intense it is at the moment, Cam. You can tell that.
Absolutely. Thanks for your company. Sydney Swans on West Coast are going, and also South Australian WA going the under-18s. But we're going here, Kip.
Big throw, great
North
throw.
North Albany versus Mount Barker. The throwing was deep and okay. Good pressure though from Mount Barker. They're up for the challenge here this afternoon. Early stage of the first quarter. They chisel the ball forward, and here he is under the contest. Should have got a push in the back. That was Ugle. He has a lot of magic. He gets tackled though. Still have the footy through Patching on his left, and he's just missed for the minor score. So gone 3.5 minutes, and finally we have a score on the scoreboard. Mount Barker 1 point, and North Albany Kip yet to score.
Yes, Cam. It appears to be one of those games at the moment, doesn't it? End to end. Obviously with the weather, the skills are slightly off. They're going to have to play a bit of wet weather footy.
Fantastic. Have this beautiful effort by our IT guys in the background. Kip, we've got a beautiful scoreboard showing the score. We've got the time clock going, which says Mount Barker 1 point, and North Albany yet to score. They go forward again. Good defensive mark. Hitting the hard player was Benny Kirkwood. They go through the back of the corridor. The umpire's picked out a free kick. I didn't see it kick. The umpire did. And it looks like Mitch Pearce has got the footy. He decides to switch the play, trying to find his teammate Patching. He's overran it. In the back, though, is Orzell, the former player for Collingwood. Gets it, centre half back. Once again, Mount Barker have the numbers around the footy. They go backward rather than forward. Still maintain possession of the footy and finds his teammate lace out, and that's Campbell McMahon. McMahon decides to play and kicks into the hot spot. Flurry, mongrel kick. Comes to the contest though, ball done by Regan Lloyd again. Kippy's good, isn't he? Big torpedo punt. He's going to about 40 metres on the defensive wing. Get over the footy.
That was Wallinger, nice work there.
Surely was by Wallinger. Hadn't lost
picked
it
up
though.
slippery, bit of soap.
Socked off the ground by Big Davey Stone. But they set up down back through North Albany, but they turn the ball as the comedy areas at the moment.
Back to Carl Wallinger camp.
Carly Wallinger, Big Darcy.
Fools.
Good band that, weren't they, Kip?
Great band.
So Wallinger, centre half forward.
It's a nice kick. Oh!
He's taken it.
Nice
Good
grab.
man. Over his head, he decides to play on because all by himself in a pocket.
Oh, another
good mark
great grab.
3 or 4 deep back. A fantastic
Oh,
setup
boy.
there by Mount Barker. And
That was
real
Gowdy
good mark
first, wasn't it? Gowdy, and then he's kicked it to McMahon.
Campbell McMahon's taken the mark. It's
Very
about
nice.
25 metres out, Kip, and this hopefully will be the first goal to the game to the visiting side of Mount Barker.
This would be a gimme, wouldn't it, Cam?
You'd hope so. So here's McMahon,
Unless he
30
doesn't
metres
come
out,
off his knee.
directly in front, leans back on this, and he's absolutely missed it.
Come
Oh
on,
my
son. You
God.
know it's left to right.
So Mount Barker, 2 points. North Albany yet to score. We're gone just over 6.5 minutes of this first quarter live from
That's a
Collingwood,
nice
Bark and
kick.
Albany. So Ditchburn's going to do the kick out for North Albany. They're under the siege at the moment, Kip.
They certainly are, Cam. Mount Barker have been in good form.
So Ditchburn decides to switch the play in the back pocket. Finds his captain Lloyd. He decides to play him. Good effort. Go
And
forward
that's a nice
again.
kick too.
And finds Barrow. He decides to play. Sorry, it's not
It's
Barrow. It's
Orzell.
Mitch Orzell from former player from Claremont on that left foot kick.
Good thinking.
Goes on the defensive wing. The numbers are here with North Albany. Through traffic was good. Brings the player over the top. Good effort by North Albany. The kick around the corner was okay. Halfback fake. Stand over and take a good mark. It's Wallinger again. The ship of fools. He plays on again up the corridor. Onto that cricket pitch. Oh, gathered it. Very, very good effort by McMahon. He's probably due to himself. He kicked that goal. Finds Ugle. Ugle on his right. Kicks forward a half-forward flank. Had it, but he didn't
kept
have the
his
possession
feet
there with Zach
beautifully there.
Jackson. Kick around the corner for Jackson. How will it go? And
that
bounce
is
on
out
the
on the
full.
full.
So he's the brother
Oh, no.
Kip of Luke Jackson and played a game at the league for Perth earlier on in this year.
Yeah, Cam, I believe that was touched then.
Touched
Not
off
sure
the
who
footy.
touched it. No, everyone wants to touch it, really, don't they?
Exactly, it's a yellow piece of agate, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd like to touch it.
Boundary
Big
line
throw.
throw in. Ball comes to the ground. North Albany have the handball. That was by Crudell. He can
That's
find his
Will.
teammate. Couldn't pick it up. Pretty slippy over there. Still got the footy though.
Yeah, that was young Keane, wasn't it?
Certainly
Keane
was.
was muscle to get that ball.
Found Drew Wilcox. He just floats the ball on the defensive wing over that far
Oh,
side.
great tackle, son.
Good tackle from behind. Cop one high shot. It was a Mount Barker play. And the umpire saw that as well. And that player, Ugle Kip, will get the ball again on the defensive wing.
The magic man, isn't he?
He's very skillful as Ugle. Good player. He used his teammate lace out, but he dropped an absolute soda. That was Patching. He maintains possession. Goes on the
Well
half-forward
read off the
flank.
pack.
There was Patching again. Well done by the crummer there. There was McKirker, but he's turned the ball straight back over. Good pressure by the player then, and Benny Kirkwood. And the boundary umpire says, give me the ball once again. 8.5 minutes are gone. Mount Barker are 2 points. And North Albany keep yet to score.
Yeah, that's it's sitting a lot in the North Albany defensive zone, isn't it?
Setting up well, aren't they? Doing the ruck work this time is Drew Wilcox for North Albany. He brings the ball in the corridor trying to find his teammate. That was Pat
Nice
Barnett.
tackle.
And he got a good tackle, he did, Kip. So they have the footy now. They decide to switch and finds Barrow who
There's
can
the
play
captain.
on.
Yep.
Takes a bounce. Can take another one if he's likes. All by himself on the far side. It's Callum Dixon. Shocking kick though. Dixon maintains the footy. They draw the play over the top.
There's Hoggy Camp.
Hogg finds Dixon once again. So Dixon has it. Hoggers doing the mark there from Mount Barker. It was good pressure by Hogg.
Finest Hogg here.
Ball comes to the ground. Numbers of those North Albany have the footy. They just throw the ball on the boot, hoping for something, but it hasn't come off. Centre half back for them. Sock it off the ground. Good effort by them, but behind the play there's Dylan Gowdy. So Gowdy can draw the play over the top and finds his teammate. That's Seth Jones. So Jones up the corridor, centre half back, trying to find his teammate. It was Cameron McMahon. He's been lively early. Beautiful pick-up by McMahon. He drives the ball down the corridor and beautiful spoil from behind, but the North Albany defender. And pleased for a free kick, but wasn't there.
Oh, there is a free kick.
Didn't see it.
I thought that was legit, Cam. Personally, great spoil.
The umpire saw something. And once again, Mount Barker kicked. They've had all the attacking moves so far this quarter. So have the footy deep in a pocket. And sold a bit of candy. Now it's going to do the check side right.
And there
brings
we go.
The ball into play. I tell you what, he's kicked
magnificent.
An absolute corking goal. That is a contender for the goal of the day, Kip. How good was that?
That was fabulous, Cam. Absolutely fabulous. The person on the mark just stood there and basically watched him waltz around him.
So well done by Mount Barker. We'll get the scorebook. There they are. They are 1-8. And North Albany yet to score, and it's taken just on 10.5 minutes, Kip, for the first goal to be registered down here at Collingwood Park.
Blustery conditions, Cam.
Try to pick that player up and kick that goal in a minute. I'll tell you what, it was good. Sold a bit of candy, went the check side, and kicked a fantastic goal. So doing the ruck work, it's Wilcox. He brings the ball to the ground. Socked off the ground there by Ugle. Kicks the ball to centre half forward. Good tackle from behind by Lloyd. And trying to find that cricket pitch. Socked off the ground this time by Scotty Price. Trying to find the fast leader there in Alex Skinner. So Skinner has it, putting a bit of pressure though.
Oh, nice.
On Keane. Keane found his teammate, that was Shannon. Shannon decides to play on the far wing. What can they do with this important kick down the line for
It's where they're
North
breaking
Albany?
down, aren't they,
Raven Hill kicked 4 goals in round 4, hasn't been cited so far in this first
quarter.
Good
tackle there.
Should be holding the footy. Umpire said no, it wasn't. Still that possession though. Good defensive pressure by Mount Barker. They are having a fair dinkum crack here in this first quarter of this clash of round 9 between North Albany and Mount Barker. Mount Barker are 1-8. North Albany yet to score. Kip, we've gone 12 minutes.
Yeah, it's good to see the Rude boys in the forward line keeping some pressure on as well, Cam.
Absolutely. Be a good forward. They're going to maintain possession of the footy on the scoreboard. That's correct. Picking up there is Zach Reid doing the ruck work. This time is Mitchie Jackson. Ball comes to the ground. Head over in the footy. Got challenged by 2 or 3 players.
Yeah, goes it's right in here.
The umpire said, give the ball.
It was like a piggyback, wasn't it? A piggyback tackle.
Got piggyback tackle. Umpire throws the ball up again. Good knock taken by Drew Wilcox. He's shown a bit of promise, hasn't he? Big lad from North Albany, number 5. Very wet, blustery conditions down here at Collingwood Park. So Wilcox this time out-rucked by Mitch Pearce for Mount Barker. Chisel the ball to the half-forward flank. Numsa though had a look. Those with Shannon. There's Ugle, puts a bit of pressure off through traffic. Ditchburg was sensational. Got one high, still has maintained possession. Surely it's a push them back on a held term. It's the ladder. And the umpire says, give the ball to me. Good attack on the footy by Ditchburg, Kid.
Fantastic, Cam, and I think that Keane's been playing very well in the back line there as well for the Roos.
So Jackson's good tackle. That's what you want to see. Jared Norton. Jared Morton, Jared Norton. Hawthorn, Claremont. Through the contest, Mount Barker go forward to centre half forward.
Nice turn.
Pick up play, that was by Benny Kirkwood. And beautiful vision by Kirkwood. Found his teammate lace out. And that's Campbell McMahon, who's been very lively off the half forward flank kick.
He certainly has. Looks fleet of foot too, doesn't he?
Certainly does.
Going through his routine. Just remember, left to right, young fella.
Yep, allowed for the breeze. So Campbell McMahon, 40 metres out, directly in front. That is a better looking kick. It is a good looking kick. And that is the second on the board. Mount Barker, they are doing all the attacking so far. We've gone 14 minutes of this fourth quarter. They have 2 goals, 2. That's 14, and North Albany kept yet to score.
Yeah, Cam, that was a fantastic goal by McMahon there, wasn't it? Like he went back, he went through his set shot routine, beautiful left to right, and straight through the hay diddle diddle.
definitely up the challenge, aren't they? Mount Barker, they are looking the goods at the minute. Just coming up to 14 and a half minutes of this first quarter at Collingwood Park. Thanks for your company. Round 9 clash of North Albany versus Mount Barker. A double. Robbins, Kip and Cam doing the calling for you this afternoon. Beautiful ruck work by Jackson, wasn't it?
Beautiful.
Brought the ball to the ground, but rove off for 40 this time by Raven Hill. Hadn't lost it though. Brings the ball to centre half forward. Good effort off the ground. That was by Mitch Orzell. Of the footy now. North Albany. Can they manage to take something by Raven Hill?
There we
he
go.
Goes to full line. That's a
Beautiful.
better passage of play. And lace out finds Mitch Woods.
Usually a nice set shot is Woodsy too, Cam. Hence why he's down there deep in the forward line.
Certainly is. Mitch Woods. Into a bit of a breeze though. Got to get your head over the footy. Keep it low.
Because this is right to left now, Cam.
Correct. So Mitch Woods. See if he reads the ball well.
That looks pretty good. There it is! Thank you very much.
And the crowd go absolutely bonkers down here at Collingwood Park. So Mitch Wood has kicked his first. North Albany are on the board. They are 1 straight 6. And Mount Barker 2 goals, 2-14. It's taken them 15 and a half minutes to kick their first goal.
Yeah, Cam, and you can't help but think that Mount Barker, you know, they've had the majority of the play, but they haven't made the most of it. One kick, bang.
Kicking in a pretty strong breeze in North Albany. I reckon it's definitely favouring the left of the screen as we see it.
Agree, Cam, agree.
Centre bounce once again. North Albany are on the board. Very important clash this is in the context of the season. It's 4th, 5th versus 6th. They go forward to North Albany again. I hadn't lost was a play there, but it was Darcy Wallinger. Foolish didn't play the song ship before, so he's back on the contest. Handball over the top. Beautiful effort there. And the handball found Zach Jackson. Zach Jackson right on the paint at 50. Lowers his eyes. Ball comes to the ground. Good defensive pressure by North Albany. They're under siege down there, but they get out of jail. This time for
nice kick too.
Finds his teammate. Jeez, they're under siege. They were, weren't they? North Albany.
They move the ball so quick, Mount Barker, don't they, Cam? Noticed that in the last game.
They certainly do. Trying to find the teammate. Now it's Jared Norton. Socket off the ground. Over the top was by Darcy Wallinger. The umpire says, give the ball to me. 17 minutes have gone in this first quarter. And Mount Barker 2-2-14. And North Albany are 1 straight 6.
Well played by
Raven Hill. And diving on the contest usually has been good down back. As Wallinger, Darcy Wallinger finds his teammate. It's Alex Skinner. Skinner centre half. For good use of the footy, aren't they, Mount Barker? They're using the ball well. Lucky that wasn't 50. They kicked the ball down the line and good persistent play, but dropped a mark in the end.
Oh, good pressure.
By Campbell McMahon. Get over the footy, good defensive pressure by Ugle.
That was Barnett, Cam, great pressure number 12 for the Roos.
Man, Kip, you should have really marked that footy, dropped it.
Like a cake of soap, wasn't it, Cam?
It was pretty slippery down there at the moment, but you should have done a bit more with that. 18 minutes have gone in this first quarter. Ruckman once again was Ravenhall. Did use his left arm, bring his teammate into play. The player was Crudell, the captain, over the top, found Orzell.
Oh,
good defensive pressure by Matt. It should be holding the footy, and it certainly is. Once again, they can switch the play to Ugle all by himself. How will this go? Ugle takes it. Gets absolutely poleaxed by Jarrod McDowell, Ronnie's brother, and Ugle has the opportunity to once again convert with this shot at goal.
Was that a mark or was that a free kick, Cam?
I think it was a free kick, mate, wasn't it? You can't do that off the footy.
No, it was like he tongued him, really, didn't he?
So here he is, Brandon Ugle.
Class act.
All class, this lad. Inside the 50-metre paint line, directly in front, leans back on this. And does not make the distance in the end. Comes a little bit forward and good defensive pressure by Regan Lloyd, the captain.
Yep.
And they rush behind by them. So 2-3 they are, Mount Barker, 1 straight and North Albany. We've got 19 minutes of this first quarter. So North Albany have the footy. They can switch the play on that far side and they do that well.
Nice mark.
Still have the defence side of the ground. Lowers his eyes, pretty ordinary kick in the end. Puts his teammate under pressure. And they go forward through McMahon again, but beautiful diving mark in the last patches of play by Oliver Dowell. He decides to play on. Switches the ball down the centre half-back region for North Albany. Numbers are here though with Mount Barker. He's been good, Wallinger. He goes one way, goes the other. Chips a ball in a bit of space. Great vision. Great vision, and finds Benny Kirkwood. But I tell you what, kid, someone's got to man up Wallinger. He's running amongst centre half-back for Mount Barker. He's been the orchestrator, all the players moving forward. Handball over the top to Ugle. Ugle right on the 50-metre paint. And has not got the distance, had a bounce on the full. But tell you what, Darcy Wallinger, kid, he's playing good.
Not sure who's playing on him and which forward's playing on him, Cam. However, they would be a bit more accountable, you'd think.
100%. There's that scoreboard, 2 goals, 4-16 they are. That's the visiting side and Mount Barker, the home side. That's North Albany, they're on straight 6.
That kid looks very warm on the scoreboard too, doesn't he?
Certainly does. Give him a pint sauce and a can of Coke. They can switch the
More than the Antarctic can.
Certainly does. Over the far side, trying to find McDowell. McDowell again on his right. Got a handball over the top then. Good effort. The numbers are those. Well done through traffic was Raven Hill. Numbers are here. The handball over. Should have used the play Dixon, but didn't. Down the line was even better. They found the big fella there in Ross. So Ross right on the 50-metre
Absolute
Ross! Graham Ross, take that.
Absolutely empty. Wowee.
Outside 50, maybe that breeze kick is not as strong as we think it is, because he was kicking into the bit of a breeze.
So laconic.
Allowed the breeze so well, and the roster.
Yeah, multiple first and best winners for the Roos camp. And you can tell why with kicks like that.
So yeah, all of a sudden, Kip, Mount Barker have had all the play, haven't they? They are 2-4-16, but North Albany in the last 5 or 6 minutes, they're probably maintaining possession of the footy, and that's why they're 2 goals straight to all, a margin only 4 points.
Yeah, Cam, for all that Mount Barker have done in regards to holding on to the ball and shifting it and everything that they've done, they're not that far in front now. Great work by the Roos to get back.
100%. We go in the contest and they go on the attack again. Do North Albany. Somehow got a handball on it, urging through the track. That could be holding the footy. His challenge held to him. It's holding the footy.
It's all over.
I said it certainly is.
That's Raven Hill, Cam. He's
been
playing
good.
very well. If you notice, he rucks with his left hand. That's unusual. There's not many ruckmen out there that actually use their left hands.
It's good, wasn't he? Round 4 kid. This lad. So here he is. Lucas and Raven Hill inside 15 metres, directly in front. The wind. It'll be pretty tricky to kick this goal. He leans back on this beautiful kicking action. Very, very laconic. And he's just pushed it right for the first blemish on the scoreboard for North Albany. They are 2-1-13. Mount Barker 2-4-16. A margin of 3 points and 22 and a half a goal. So Hogg goes down the corridor, good kick, lace out, finds his teammate, that's Mitch Pearce. Pearce decides to go on the fat side, trying to find the fast leading Skinner. Alex Skinner's got an eternity out there, kid. He lowers his eyes to the half-forward flank, trying to find his teammate, and should have done a lot better than that, Skinner.
He had time on his side.
Did have time on his side. Look at the scoreboard now, the kid has got a stool up there. Get himself nice and comfortable, that young lad.
I hope he's done a take 5, Cam. Looks a bit risky up there.
It does. So it's Wilcox doing the ruck work. Brings the ball to the corridor. They're trying to get the ball out, and they do that through Borzell. He'll use his trusting left foot. He does that well. Defensive wing at the side. And sure, there was an arm chop. Umpire said no, he didn't. So prior to advantage, it was Alex Skinner on his right.
Nice
Good, clever mark. It's been taken by Campbell McMahon. He's proven lively on the half-forward flank, McMahon. So McMahon.
Centering the ball, Cam.
Does well.
Whoa! Yo, beauty!
Billy Watkin, the Retrovision mark of the day. Have a gander at that 23-42 of this first quarter. And that is a contender for the Retrovision mark of the day.
Yeah, that was Watkin, Cam. Absolutely sensational.
How good was that? Billy Watkin. But he didn't convert, so North Albany can repel the defensive pressure, but that will be on the highlight reel. Don't you worry about that. And that will...
He had a big smile on his face too.
Besides the teammate he kicked at McMahon, he goes, I've set you up, mate. And he's taken the hang of the day so far. So boundary line throw in. David Stone doing the ruck work this time. He's out ruck this time by Wilcox. Surely got a push in the back by Orzell or held terms, the ladder. And the umpire says, give the ball to me.
Is it true that David Stone, the captain, is they call him Captain Granite Cam? Is there any truth to that?
He's probably got ahead of Brennan, hasn't he?
He is tough.
He certainly is. Good tackle off the ball then by the North Albany player. Not in the budget 53, so he's put his number in a minute. Over the top is Wilcox. He's brought the ball to the ground. Good defensive pressure by Matt Barker and Daniel Patching. And the umpire says, give the ball to me. Latter stage of this first quarter, it's 2-4 to 2 goals. A margin of 4 points. Mount Barker on the attack again through Ugle. Put his head over the footy. Good courageous effort taken by Ditchburn. You turn the ball straight back. Good smother off the footy. It was a good smother.
That McDowell's.
Jared McDowell. They have the footy again. This time's challenged. This time gets the footy overturned by Daniel Ditchburn. To Adam Ditchburn, sorry. Tries to find his teammate. The sharp.
He
was a hell of a goal. Certainly was. Look, he's still running on. Still trying to get the footy.
Well done.
There's a footy now. Repelled the attack by Sethy Jones. Long sleeve Jones.
Good player.
He goes on his right foot. Trying to find his teammate. Dawson Simpson. He's overran Orzell. Always at the bottom of the back. Gets a handball out and they're out of jail. They can switch a player over the far side here to Jared McDowell. McDowell marks right in the middle of Collingwood Oval here. He lowers his eyes.
That's a nice kick too.
Finds his teammate.
Woodsy.
And Mitch Woods. Woods on his right. Kicks the ball to half-forward flank.
Oh, keep your feet, son.
Oh, beautiful handball. Little chicks like banana.
Bang!
Thank you. Travis Colbert, the score assist goes to the bench. And Graham Ross, below his knees, Kip, did not panic, got the handball out, heard the call from his teammate there in Travis Conn. Travis Conn's done a little chicks like banana, and there you go. Would you believe North Albany are now, they are in front, 3 goals straight.
Wowie.
Just 2 goals, 4-16.
Wow, we would not have picked that, Cam. That first 15, 20 minutes, it was all Mount Barker. North Albany have come back, and the Roo boys are digging deep and find themselves in front. Thanks very much.
It's handy goals, those goals in junk time too, isn't it?
They are, Cam, and I don't know who the Mount Barker player was, but he didn't keep his feet.
Got to keep your feet, mate. It's a Stone doing a ruck work. Handball right at the top. Perfect right at the top there in Zach Jackson, the ball from Perth. And there it is. Quarter time here at Collingwood Oval. Fantastic comeback by North Albany. They are 3 straight 18. Mount Barker are 2 goals for 16, a margin of 2 points. Major goal scores for each respective side. Probably the contender for the goal of the day by Campbell McMahon, an absolute sensational. He's kicked 1. Jackson has also kicked 1 for Mount Barker. And major goal scores for North Albany, Woods, Ross and Travis Conn. Fantastic first quarter here from Collingwood Park Oval in downtown Albany. It's 3 goals straight 18 at North Albany. Mount Barker are 2 goals 4-16. A margin, Kip, of 2 points.
Great quarter, Cam. Very entertaining, wasn't it?
Was a very entertaining quarter of footy. Cold, wet, miserable down here. We're going to take a short break, Kip, and we'll come back for this second quarter from Collingwood Park. We'll see the home side up by 2 points.
They just kicked up. Is Sam playing? He's not. And then I was like, oh, I should just go up. I went up last week. I wanted the whole
Yeah.
So I just swapped it around.
You've been watching.
Yeah. I was sitting there talking to Jez on Friday, and I'm like, let's go to Perth. I was like, no, it's Thursday, mate, let's go to Perth.
That's done. Like he's involved in it. Plays. Like even English.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple of big bodies.
Yeah.
It's just a bit of life experience.
Oh, yeah.
You got votes?
Yeah.
You got votes after Wednesday. I was like,
About Nigel.
I was like,
Nigel played.
Nigel was in there.
Definitely.
You're in there.
Every time the ball.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, he just struggled.
Yeah.
Mate, every time the ball.
Don't you try that and you fucking
Yeah.
get some beat.
The first option is, he's got so much time, he hits that first option.
Yeah, but I don't think it's playing like football.
No.
It's good too, but he wins.
There you go.
No, he hasn't paid for
What's his last name?
Taylor.
Keegan Taylor. Oh, I think I'm. Yeah.
He works for Matty Roberts, so River, is it River?
Reveal.
Yeah, River Hill, whatever it is.
Just like,
Mum works at the show.
He's trying to say something. I don't even know what you're talking about. That's probably telling me.
he missed the goal, he blames you. Look, you don't just, oh, I'm lady,
That
what's
little
up?
turn he got popped up to you, like between a couple of players. This is nice. Yeah, I probably should have given him a bit of
Yeah, that's run full forward about
It's
Kick one off the bucket list, mate.
Will be.
Kick one off the bucket list. Play it out for you to go.
Yeah, well, that's right.
Tell the grandkids about it.
Welcome back to Collingwood Park as players break from their respective huddled area down here at Collingwood Park. The sun's starting to peek through those clouds. We've had a bit of rain, pretty wet under the feet down here at Collingwood Park, but that has not stopped a fantastic game of footy here. It's been absolutely sensational start here. Mount Barker started the quarter very well, but North Albany in that last part of that first quarter kick, they got on top of them.
They did, Cam, they did, and it was just basically through perseverance and hard work, wasn't it?
100%. And we're back.
Looking forward to this quarter, Cam.
Started this second quarter. Thanks for your company. Cam Robbins, your local expert. Jason Robbins doing the corner for you this afternoon. And fantastic sponsor, Retrovision. I tell you what, Retrovision marking the down. Billy Watkins kick was a ripper in that first quarter.
Oh, he'd be going in for the Daihatsu car, wouldn't he, for the week?
100%. Beautiful vision there, close up here. So we're at the start of the second quarter.
Looking forward to this.
It's round 9 clash. Great Southern footy league between North Albany, the home side, and Mount Barker. Here we are, start of the second quarter. Thanks for your company. Good hit out been taken by David Stone. Handball over the top. Put his head over the footy. That time was Scotty Price. Socket off the ground is very effective. Trying to find Jackson. He overran it. The player that was Toby Keane. He over the top to Orzell. Orzell on his left jersey missed everything. Good defensive pressure though. Second effort was okay, but he should have taken that mark. Handball by Mount Barker going through the contest. Had that handball back rather than forward. That's Orzell, the veteran from Claremont. Lowers his eyes on that left foot. Kicks the ball to a forward pocket. Have the numbers here. North Albany over the top. Little check side banana. Took too much off it. That was Callum Dixon. And Dixon's missed absolutely everything apart from the boundary line. And the umpire says, give the ball to me. Early stage of this second quarter, Kip.
Yeah, no, they've got a good ruck combination, the Roos, don't they have? Wilcox and Ravenhill.
Certainly have.
Oh, nice.
Ravenhill just got it out of the pack and gone
He's
thrown the
fluffed
ball
it.
on his boot, and he's missed
Yeah, fluffed
the
it.
goal and fluffed it, and the
Come
pocket
on.
is. So have the footy, Mount Barker. They go down the line. Good defensive kick. Try to mark the ball in front. A good second effort though. Went on his right. Good defensive pressure. Orzell, he's been in absolutely everything. Sits on it, try to find his team and over. That play was Jory Wilcox. And Mount Barker have the footy now. They bring the ball in the corridor, try to find his teammate. That was Zach Jackson. Jackson has the footy now. Should have used the play, but didn't. There was a bit of pain there. That was Kirkwood. He's put his head over the footy. So did the North Albany. It could be holding the footy, and it certainly is. So, good second effort kick by Ben Kirkwood.
Yeah, needed it, Cam. They're getting a little bit cute with the kicking Mount Barker there.
So kick the ball in the far half forward flank. Beautiful kick up below their eyes. And head over the footy, overrun it, but somehow got a handball, and that's what Cam Wilson has it and lost it. Now they have the footy now through Ditchburn. Ditchburn's, what's he seen out of the corner as well? His teammate. So good effort by him. Gets the ball back. And running on the contest.
It's rather large. It was looming large.
It certainly was. So still no score. 2-4 they are, 3-1-19. Early stages of this second quarter. Boundary umpire throws the footy up. Fist over the top. Been taken by Wilcox. Done a lot of ruck work by himself. Wilcox, good blow effort. Got the handball out. Tried to find his teammate Ozer, who's got ripped apart over his shoulder. Surely it's a free kick. The umpire said certainly is. So they have the footy now to North Albany. They kick the ball this time to the hot spot. Big pack of players here. Running on the contest, roving very well was Pavlovic.
Hey!
Surely the player didn't have it. The umpire said you're not staging for a free kick. They're not going to hand him down here at Collingwood Oval all that easy kick.
No,
good decision by the umpire.
Yeah, exactly, Cam. Earn your kicks, particularly in this weather.
Field umpire throws the footy up. Ravenhill, good ruck work over the top. And he's missed absolutely everything.
Yeah, umpire's just gone, that's straight out. Where the ball's ended up, Cam.
I don't know where it's gone. The umpire's trying to find it. Jeez, it's tough work, isn't it, Kip, when you're a boundary umpire? You've got to get your own pill. Taking the weak, bleak
there it is.
Saturday afternoon, and he's jumped the fence, the play, and he's got the footy here.
Off the ground a little bit.
Just put the defensive back pocket here for Mount Barker.
I don't know how long that was ducking, but
Decides to switch the play. Risky kick, but Wallinger's in a bit of form. Trying to find his teammate. It was Joshy Davenport.
Well played.
Beautiful pickup, wasn't it? Davenport quick and elite. And they're out here. Over the top there's Cam Walson. All has it now. So Walson takes a bounce, takes another. He should have done a lot better than that. But good defensive
tackle.
pressure. Should be holding the footy.
There it is.
Pat Barnett. Thought he had an eternity to get rid of it, but didn't. So Mount Barker kicked the ball down the line. Trying to find his teammate. The two number ones. It's Kirkwood versus Ditchburn. Good call, those two. The two number ones sitting on each other's shoulder. I think he's got a push in the back. And umpire said, I think he certainly did. And there's no love lost between those two, kid.
Looked like a game of Twister Cam, didn't it?
It certainly did. So Ditchburn decides to switch the play to Regan Lloyd. So Lloyd, captain, fade a handball, gets the ball over the top now. Fades another handball. Risky kick. We've just come off. Head over the footy. Good defensive tackle by the big Hogster. That's Reese Hogg, the big beard. Tell you what, handfuls of gravel for breakfast, Hoggy.
As fine as Hogg's here, Cam.
Umpire throws the ball up. Ravenhall has it, lost it. Falls on the team there with Barrow. Barrow threw it on his right. Trying to find his teammate. The numbers of those Mount Barker. Once again, looking very good as Wallinger. There's the kick ball to half forward flank.
Good pickup. Tall fella on his left.
And he's not preferred, that's his left. And unfortunately, you're not preferring kick. Sometimes you turn the pill over. So Mitch Jackson has it. He pulls the trigger on the corridor. Risky kick.
2-on-1.
2-on-1 here. Numbers are here with North Albany. Beautiful traffic. That was
well
Crudelli. Well done by Crudelli, the captain. Handball over the top. Gets the 1-2 out. This is good call complete by Ravenhall. He kicks the ball to centre half forward. Numbers of those Mount Barker. Sweeping down the back is Billy Jones. Jones hadn't lost it. Threw the ball in his boot. Good vision him. Finds his team out there and patching. So patching on his right. Kicks the ball to half forward flank. Trying to find the big Hogster. He's overran it. There's Gowdy. Gowdy good through traffic. Can use his non-preferred. That's his left. Trying to find his teammate lace out. That was Zach Jackson. Dropped to sitter to Jackson. Good second effort by Jackson though. Dived on the footy. Good defensive pressure here by North Albany. but turned the footy straight back over. Comedy errors are at the moment, but somehow they get the ball out and try to find his team, and that was Kirkwood. Kirkwood had a Orzell just barges his way through the back. Give it to me.
I'm going to do it myself.
Good defensive marks been taken though by Mount Barker. So they can switch the play in the corridor and finds Davey Stone, the big
There he
ruckman.
is, Captain Granite Cam.
Captain Granite Stone, and shocking
Turned
kick.
it over.
Jeez, the comedy errors at the moment. 3-1 they are as North Albany, 2-4 16 at Mount Barker. Early stages of this second quarter.
Whoa!
Ball down the line.
Oh, don't argue.
Kick around the corner. Here's a smooth from Ugle. So Ugle has it from Mount Barker. He can
There-
switch the
there
play
we
to
go.
Wallinger. Wallinger hard inside 50.
Do it
Opens
yourself,
his
son.
eyes. And
There
there
he
you go. There he is. Darcy
Boom.
Wallinger
Oh,
has kicked
do it
the
yourself,
first
son.
goal of this second quarter kick. But I tell you what, Ugle goes down as a score assist.
Oh, absolutely. The thing about that, Cam, was the fact that he ran hard and presented that for Ugle to be able to kick to it. Run hard.
So Mount Barker, they are 3 goals for. That's 22, and the North Albany are 3-1-19. We've gone probably about 6 or 7 minutes of this second quarter.
It's almost a mirror image of the first quarter, isn't it, Cam? Where the Mount Barker dominated the first half of the first quarter and the Roos dominated the second half.
Hit the ball forward. Patching. Well done by him. George the player over the top. Well done by Patching. Found his teammate. That's Kirkwood. Kirkwood, beautiful kick to space.
Absolutely empty.
Great footy, and Cam Mamadi kicked for the goal of the day in the first. His chance kicked the line up for his second.
Yeah, let's hope he puts it through, Cam. He looks fairly confident walking back there. Got nice orange boots too, hasn't he?
Lovely orange boots.
Not different than nowadays, isn't it? We didn't have orange boots. We liked orange boots.
We're the old kick masters. Said McMahon.
He's left it narrow.
Missed.
Where do they live? Where's Campbell?
So minor score.
And we've got Rossi Ditchburn kicking out, Cam.
Got a club together.
Certainly is.
We don't want to try
Good kick of footy.
So here he is. He's trying to look at his options kicks. He goes
There
up
you
the
go.
corridor. Good.
No,
Just
it's
didn't panic,
and he
did he?
runs on too.
So Nicky Barrow has it. Co-captain for North Albany finds his teammate Lats out. That's McKirker. So Angus McKirker can chip the ball over the top.
There it is.
Oh, running onto the contest this time is Oliver Dowell. Dowell on his right, opens the corridor
kick.
up. Good effort. They got the 1-2 on for Flynn Kellinger Bird.
And the captain,
And goes
Barrow.
to the captain, Captain Barrow. Here he is again. This guy's been absolutely everywhere. That's Darcy Wallinger. Finds his team up.
And the
Umpire
boss
said
is
it's
right.
touched. It certainly was. Socket off the ground here. Keep the ball in front.
Walshy.
Keep the ball in front. Well done
Good
by
work,
Walsh.
Walshy.
Found McMahon. McMahon back to Walsh. The numbers of those pick-up was good. And just
Oh!
ran hard right at him. Heard footsteps. And good defensive mark been taken by Pat Barnett. Mount Barker go on the attack and good talking. And they mark the ball again. Lucky wasn't 50. Kick the ball to the half forward flank. Taking another mark here.
Great
Beautiful
work.
mark here. It might be Jacko.
There's
Zachy
Jacko
Jackson.
again.
So Jackson is taking the mark there.
Yeah. Well, Zachy Jackson.
Guys, get back.
I reckon we've got about nine and a half minutes. Probably 10 minutes of this second quarter. And Jackson, Zach Jackson's already kicked one in the first. As I said, played one game footy for Perth earlier this year. He's brought that back.
is a
Absolutely
beautiful kick,
kick. Action Jackson, that's Zachy Jackson. He's kicked his second. And tell you what, Kit, Mount Barker, early stage of the second, they are all over North Albany.
They certainly are, and the goal umpire didn't even have to move then, just stood there and watched the ball go straight over his head.
Mount Barker, 4 goals, 4. And North Albany keep it 3-1-19.
It's a very entertaining game of football at the moment.
Similar, like you said, keep a kind of pattern in the first quarter, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's mirroring it.
Just hope North Albany can come back in this second quarter. She's handball over the top. Like Reese Hogg was good. Trying to find Ugle. Ugle had it. Maintained the possession. Didn't panic.
Oh,
and takes a bounce. Ugle takes another.
Oh, don't argue.
It's a bit of.
Yes, Benny! Yes, Benny!
That's a sensation.
Through traffic, well done to Benny Kirkwood, and good pass, man. Running on the front here.
That's on you, Benny Kirkwood!
Oh, that's a beautiful kick.
And I tell you what, found Jackson again. And I tell you what, the fist pump by Harrison Smith into the ground for North Albany. All you've got to do, mate, you've got to stay a bit tighter for this fella because he's a pretty smart player. And Zach Jackson going for goal number 3.
Great work by Kirkwood to Gowdy and Gowdy to Jackson Cam. Beautiful work.
Team effort, wasn't. So here he is, Zachy Jackson. We're right behind this kid. He's just stepped at that. Didn't have enough
So he
distance.
got put off there. Who was that player? Oh, Smithy. That was Smithy from the Roos. Fantastic work on the mark there. That even put me off. I wasn't even kicking it.
So Ditchburn goes down the corridor, finds Orzell. Orzell on the left, find his teammate there. It's Jared McDowell. McDowell takes a mark. He's about to come back from North Albany. He decides to pull the trigger in the corridor on his turn and pull it straight back over. Yeah, he has the footy now.
One thing about Ditchburn, every time he kicks out, he hits a target, doesn't he?
Certainly does. 3-on-1 here. All those players in North Albany. Good effort then by Campbell McMahon. Held the ball on the half-forward flank. And I'd say that's a bit of a win there for Mount Barker Kip because they're outnumbered 3-1.
And that was nice work by Crudelli there. In the middle of that pack, fighting hard. Love that.
So ruck work well done by Ravenhill. As you see, Kip has got that beautiful left palm, left hand. Handball was okay. Got the 1-2 on. Good play here.
Bang.
Over the top, founds Woods. Woods on the right. Well, the ball comes to the ground. Should have kept his
Keep
feet.
your
And didn't.
feet.
And umpire Snoy's played
Hello.
an arch up, I think. So Alex Skinner
Wowee.
takes an absolute gift of a free kick. I didn't see it, but the umpire did. So Skinner has it. Half forward flank. He kicks the ball down the line to a 2-on run. Try to find Jackson. He kept his feet, Jackson. In a bit of trouble now. Good challenge there by Ditchburn, and Ditchburn said, "No, you slung him." The sling tackle.
Turn it up.
Oh my God.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's sad. I thought that was a great tackle by Ditchburn.
No Florey. Here he is, Zach Jackson tucked deep in the pocket. He's going to take a kick around the corner.
Check out his skill.
What can Action Jackson do with this? That's Zachy Jackson. Kicks around the corner and kicks around the corner. Pulled it tight. And he's missed absolutely everything. And as the crowd goes, all it deserved.
Oh dear. Did you see the boundary umpire then? He pointed to the patch where it landed.
That's right. Don't argue with me. Poor old Regan Lloyd, Kip, the back pocket player for North Albany. He's had to jump the fence, get his own pill. And he's going to have to take the kick out of bounds on the full. 4-4-28, 3-1 on North Albany. Margin of 9 points. About 17 minutes are gone in this second quarter.
Oh, Lloyd.
So Crudelli has the mark now. Good chart of possessions here. Crudelli can get the 1-2. He does.
Nice.
Lowers his eyes. Good possession. Well done, finds Woodsy. So Mitch Woods decides to play. This is better by North Albany. They pull the trigger up the corridor. Try to find Smithy. He's overran it. Seffi Jones didn't though. Good pause under pressure by Jones, but this time he's turned the footy over. Numbers here. Handball over the top. North Albany on the charge. They kick the ball to the forward pocket here. Region.
Here we go.
And
Oi.
every backman should do that. It was Kobe Williams.
Oh, turn it up, he's saying. That was clear push.
Kobe Williams goes, no, it wasn't. It was good pressure. And I think the umpire was right. So play on.
Not happy Jan.
Certainly isn't. So finds Ugle again in the back pocket. Open kick. No, it wasn't bad in it. Scotty Price marks the footy. Defensive half back for Mount Barker, who sees them in front by exactly 10 points.
Gotta go,
Late stage of this first half. So Scott Price knocks the ball down the line. No one in particular, but too, it's taking a good mark over the top. Dylan Gowdy could set a mitts by Gowdy.
He's been playing a good game, Cam.
And pulls the trigger. No, you don't do that. Just turn the ball straight back. Go Ravenhill read it better.
Drop back, deal.
Centre half back is
Hoggy
Ravenhill.
push!
He heard the call from his teammate. That was Jared McDowell. He marks a defensive half back for North Albany. He kicks the ball down the wing. Good persistence here. And finds Jackson Kosh, the Kosh master.
Yeah, Koch.
Right in front of the interchange bench here is Kosh. Goes down the line, Ugle got a fingertip on it. Got the 1-2 load in North Albany. The handball was by Credelli. Brought his teammate Elzo. Elzo's second effort was good. Third effort's even better. Could be holding the footy. Good tackle by Hogg. And it certainly is. The umpire said held a turn kick. Surely you take the player on, tackled twice. Hogg should have got the kick.
I believe so, Cam.
Let it go, Hoggy!
Oh,
And Ugle just
interesting.
bit of tunnel ball then.
Let it go, Benny! Go!
There's Hogg on the right. Big bearded Hogg. Goes down the line. Good strong mark. Gave him the donut.
Yeah, get out my way.
It's Travis Con, centre half forward. Good precision kick. Finds his teammate Mitch Woods likewise. This is better by North Albany. And finds his teammate. He can kick a fair roost. That's Graham Ross. Inside 50, Graham Ross just peels his ears back.
That is a ripper.
And just did not have enough distance. Good thumping spoil over the top by Darcy Wallenjar. And of course, behind here to North Albany. First score so far this quarter kick.
Yeah, an interesting, Cam. Interesting. Now, what time is it? 7 minutes into it?
I think they're behind with the clock there. I think probably about 3 or 4 minutes to go, I think.
Yeah.
So have the footy now, down the line. And good mark. Ravenhall just put himself in the gap there. He kicks
That's
the
a
ball
nice
down the
kick.
line. Good vision, wasn't it?
Beautiful lead,
Finds
too.
his teammate Callum Dixon. Dixon, half forward flank, kicks the ball to the corridor, reading it well.
Past it.
Defensive pressure by Adam Large. He's large by stature.
Looms is large,
And he
Cam.
kicks the ball to Large. Goes to a 2-on-1, try to find his teammate. There was Josh Davenport. But the numbers of though was North Albany. Handball ball over the top. This is good by Harrison Smith on his right. Should have used his teammate in the pocket and didn't. He pleaded for him to kick it to him, but didn't see him. Play on here. Mount Barker, good kick. And finds Mitchie Jackson. It's another Jackson.
Nice kick down the
Down
line.
the
Look at
line.
that. Beautiful.
Good kick. This guy's presenting well.
Gowdy.
Gowdy, centre half forward. Kicks the ball down
Nice
the line.
kick
Good
too.
kick by
Look
him.
at that.
It's been pretty good to
McMahon's
Campbell.
been alright today too,
McMahon,
hasn't
good
he?
hard running by Ugle.
Smart.
Between three, goes one way, goes the other. Got a plenty of time, Ugle. Now kicks the ball.
Look at that.
Beautiful vision by Ugle. That is great play
He
now.
bamboozled 5 players there, Cam.
Decides to play on, kicking the ball a bit of space, but well read by Nathan Shannon.
Yeah.
So Shannon has it, decides to play. Geez, what's that kick? Who's that kick to? He kicks it to space. It's a good call in because Pat Barnett's all by his lonesome. Kicked it to no man's land, but Barnett found the footy. Now he goes back with a risky handball. Put his teammate under pressure, but he gets it back again. He's going for fantasy
going for
footy.
stats.
Fantasy footy stats, he
I
is.
understand that.
So Pat Barnett kicks the ball to defensive wing.
Good
Got
pick
the
up.
arm chop. The umpire said play onto advantage. So Orzell has it. Puts the afterburners on. Kicks the ball to the opposite half forward flank. There's Orzell. Beautiful vision by him. The numbers are here with North Albany. Got Kobe clean and clean over the top. Find the veteran there in Graham Ross. Now Graham Ross will go back and he should convert. Kip, if he doesn't, should have been handball over the top, but he says, I'm going to have a ping at these goals.
Why wouldn't you, Cam?
I hope Ross converts for North Albany. They just need this goal kick just to settle.
They do, Cam. That was a beautiful pass by
Here is the roster. He does not
There
miss.
it
That's
is.
why he went back for the shot,
Oh!
because he knows I can kick a goal.
Yeah.
And the hometown favourite Ross slams on his second. And North Albany slam onto their fourth. They are 4 goals too. That's 26. And Mount Barker 4-5-29 in a ripping game of footy here.
Absolutely fantastic game of football, Cam. So pleased to be here and part of it, to be honest.
Wet and miserable day, but tell you what, the rain's held off. Pine sauces, the chips are sensational, and might have a couple of nice froths after the game here as well.
Yeah, I think that Carlton draft or 2, Cam, would slide down beautifully.
Absolutely. So the later stages of this second quarter, the margins pull back to only 3. So middle of the ground once again. Ruckwood was sensational this time by Wilcox. Bring the ball to the ground, firm Orzell.
There we go.
Teammate, there's too much overcooking.
Hey, nice done.
Certainly did. So Jackson has it.
Get in front!
Go forward too.
They'll take the wind out of your sails.
Good defensive Credelli. He's been solid down back.
Well,
Decides to
Ramsey.
play on. Kicks the ball in the defensive wing.
Terrible kick.
Pushing the back. Umpire just said, no, you didn't. Kick the ball forward. Head over the 40. He's been also good down back. And Alex Skinner.
Terrible kick.
Commentators curse kick with pumping tyres, class tyres up.
That's what happens.
They do an absolutely Baron Crocker kick, and that's what happened to Skinner then. So later stage of this second quarter. Mount Barker, the visiting side, they are still up. Work is okay. Head over the footy. McMahon. McMahon's challenged very heavily, and didn't like it either, did McMahon. And gives him the don't argue to Orzell, and Orzell said, don't worry about it, mate, just go up and get another kick.
Yeah, exactly.
Work was good by David Stone, and tackles even better. Dylan Gowdy, the key forward for Mount Barker, has been pretty impressive this afternoon. Keep Gowdy.
Certainly has, Cam. He's had plenty of the ball, that's for sure. There's Captain Granite just pushed out Ravenhill there beautifully. Good tackle there.
Certainly was, and finally, the umpires played a beautiful tackle. And Flynn Kellinger Bird, the hometown favourite, got a crowd right behind him. He's going to go back behind the mark there. Beautiful defensive tackle by Finn Kellinger Bird.
Yeah.
Call him KB.
Yeah, I like it, Cam. And it's the only player on for both teams that has a hyphenated name. Love that.
So KB kicks the ball to the half-forward flank into the hole and taking a good defensive mark. I think that player again is Wallinger. He's been absolutely sensational. Wallinger decides to switch the play.
Oh,
try to find his
straight
teammate, Seth Jones. And he's playing fair to bounds on the full. You did right. As Jared Norton said, look, it came off his shin. And I want a kick. And he's telling him too. He said that was shocking. I see a bit of rivalry between those two lads. So half-forward flank. Top it off the ground was okay. Found Orzell. Orzell tackled by Hogg.
Oh!
Spat thrown in the fence. Players are getting started a little bit weary at the moment.
Yeah. No room for the faint-hearted out there, Cam. It's the way it's been all day. I like it. Great country footy.
Low-scoring game here at Collingwood Park. 4-2 to 4-5. A margin of 4 points to the visiting side. That's Hogg. Threw the ball, foot on his boot, gained a few metres of it, head over the footy. That time was Credelli. He's been solid down back. Good vision by him, found Travis Conn. Conn centre half forward. Should have picked up below his knee was Jackson Kosh, but didn't. And good defensive pressure though.
Yeah, backed it up, didn't he?
Backed it up, overran it. He put a tackle on kick. So umpire throws a footy up. Kosh bursts through the pack. Barrow on his right from outside 50. And minor score, only doing a similar pattern to the first quarter, Kim. You picked it. So have the footy here, and Zachy Jackson's kicked a couple. Getting a kick down back here. Jackson chipped aboard a bit of space, as I said.
That's what they need to do, I think, Mount Barker. Just pick off a few little leads, retain possession.
Trying to find Jackson, but didn't want if he'll drive up to Perth and see his young fella play footy. Kip, and you got into his fantasy footies time, Big Jacko.
I have got him on my forward line, Cam. Big Sean Darcy's back, so
throwing him up forward.
Yep.
Good on you. So Mount Barker defensive part. This is good. And Jackson again. He's brought his own footy the last couple of minutes, hasn't he? So umpire's call played on. Doesn't worry, Jackson. Smart. Didn't panic, Kip. A sign of good play when you don't panic. There it is. Half-time here at Collingwood Park sees the home side, that's North Albany. They are 4-2. Mount Barker are 4-5. Major goal scorers for each respective side. Wallinger, McMahon has kicked 1 each, and Zachy Jackson's kicked 2 for Mount Barker. And goal scorers for North Albany, 2 to Graham Ross, and singles to Travis Conn and Mitch Woods. How do you see that first half, Kip?
Fantastic game of football, Cam, that's for sure. It could go either way. Strong, contested, good, hard football. Great country footy, Cam. Just quickly, I've got, for mine, the best today, I've got for Roos, I've got Ditchburn, Ravenhill and Keane. And for the Bulls, I have Wallinger, Big Carl, Zach Jackson's been dominating, and Gowdy, number 22.
Well done, Kip. Great coverage by the local expert. That's Jason Roberts. My name's Cam Roberts. We'll take a short break here at half-time. Here sees the away side down by 4 points.
played last time.
Get a kick, did
When they
she?
played these guys.
Do something, you suck, Nathan.
I did my knee in round 2, Railways Park, in Bath. Yeah, because your boy got ribs. Yeah, so that last quarter, I took off halfway through and went I just aggravated. Nah, just aggravated every day. Just from doing pre-season. Fuck, mate, the last one. And then I got done long and out. But it calmed down. I went to the physio on Monday. Structurally it's good. You go, but the super weak. Just going to do like clothes. Yeah. Yes, that one there is the hardest. So just getting that back. But so I've been doing resis. My resis is like when I see the I do a cold for it. Yeah. It's only because it's just like oh, there's been a few people that like I just don't go this yeah. There's 3 goals to 1 at quarter time and I just they will. Yeah. But Piggy's what do you mean that? Yeah, go for it. Yeah, go for it. Talk to you later. Not getting it. These guys are big dogs. I think so, yeah.
somewhere over the rainbow. Look at that rainbow in those back clouds, Kip. Absolutely sensational. This game of footy, it's definitely up for the taking here. Mount Barker, they're down by 1 point, 2 points at quarter time, 3 goals to 2-4. But they had a very good second quarter and they've gone from a 2-point deficit kick to a 3-point advantage. A very good half-time of footy.
Fantastic, Cam, fantastic. And I believe Bluff Knoll has been snowing the last few days. And it reminds me, it takes one to snow one, Cam, doesn't it?
Jeez. Mark that in one of the best calls of all time. Take one to snow one, I'll tell you what.
Cam, a couple of birthdays.
How'd you do, mate? You're yeah. With the birthdays?
Yeah, so birthdays today, Lionel Messi, the soccer player, he turns 36. The great Jack Dempsey, the boxer, heavyweight champ from 1919 to 1926, he was born on this day. Mickey Fleetwood from Fleetwood Mac, the drummer. Yeah, so he's turning 76. Kurt Smith from Tears of Fears.
Yep,
great band. Yeah, the 80s, fantastic, 62. And then we've got a couple of Aussie stars. Raylene Boyle Cam, the Aussie sprinter, she's turning 72. Wasn't she in Marvel?
Nickname Lance.
Yes, she was, yes, Lance McGill, correct. And the other one is Nicole Livingston, the swimmer, Livy. Yep. She's turning 52. So, yeah, some celebrity birthdays there, Cam.
There you go, there's been a score upgrade, Kim. Look at that, it's 4 goals 6-30 to 4 goals 6-30. Well,
have I missed something here?
I don't know, but we'll go from the scoreboard. The scoreboard attendance, right? So we'll get our IT guy to change that scoreboard. It's 4 goals 6-30 to 4 goals 6-30. So it's 30 points apiece, and it is even Stevens. So there you go. The official standing there with his gun barrel chest straight out. Kippy goes, I'm the scoreboard attendant. I'm taking control, and it's 4 goals 6 to 4 goals 6.
Well, there you go. Without even a ball being kicked, it's squared up, Cam. Oh, have we got a game now, Ants?
Yeah, see that. So we'll get our graphics updated at the moment. But 4 goals 6 are North Albany. Mount Barker are also 4 goals 6. So call the game off here at half-time. So cold. It's a draw. They take 2 points themselves.
Well, they could do that, Cam. I think the nature of the beast would keep them out there, wouldn't it?
Certainly will. Actually, coming in this round 9 clash at Collingwood Park, North Albany versus Mount Barker. It's 5th versus 6th. And we're even Stevens at half-time. My name's Cam Robbins, joined in the commentary by your local expert and the statistician of all birthdays is Jason Kipper Robbins. Let's enjoy the second half of footy here from Collingwood Park.
Yeah, Cam, and looks like we've got Ravenhill and the Captain Stone, Captain Granite from the Bulls.
Umpire says, righto, start this second half now. We're away. Third quarter's about to commence. Good throw up by the boundary. Well done by the ruckman there, Ravenhill. Bring the ball to the ground. Handball is good by Hill. Ravenhill was sensational. Kicks the ball to half forward flank. Dropped an easy mark in the contest. Went back on it was KB. That's Kellinger Bird. Over the top. Crowd starting to get into this game now. Orzell just throws the ball on his left foot.
Nice,
kicks the ball in a bit of space. Running hard under the contest. Just about took a mark, but overran in the end. There's the veteran. Put his head over the footy. Got challenged again. The umpire said with a rainbow right over his right shoulder. Give the ball to me.
Umpiring that game, you'd have that rainbow, wouldn't you, Cam?
Certainly would.
Beautiful.
Orzell puts his head over the footy all the time. Good defensive tackle though by Oliver Dow. The umpire
good,
says
tough
give the
football. How'd you expect in the third quarter?
So it's 4 goals 6 to 4 goals 6. That is 30 points apiece.
Hey,
sensational.
beautiful. He's taking it out
himself. A good defensive mark. Might be by Darcy Wallinger. No, it's not. It's
and Rossi made him earn it.
Pavlovic. So Lee Pavlovic, back pocket here for Mount Barker. We're all even Stevens, 4-6 apiece. Pavlovic, real risky kick. It's just going to come off and find Scotty Price. So Price, back pocket. Likewise, he can go. It's a risky kick by Price. Push off the footy easy. Gave him the don't argue. There was Nick Barron. Barron gets it again on his left. And Barron can find his teammate. Didn't get the arm chop. He's going pleading for a free kick.
He's got a sore head too. Saw Mellon there, Cam.
Free kick wasn't there. So patching over the top, decides to kick the ball down the line. Gathered very well was Benny Kirkwood. Kirkwood on his right. And he's kept on running, he has. That's
There's a
Patching.
lot of class, Kirkwood, doesn't he, Cameron?
Certainly does. Patching has it. Defensive wing for Mount Barker, or even Stevens, 4 or 6 apiece. Centre
Great
half
work
back.
by the North Albany defender there.
They can take a bounce and they kick the ball to centre half forward. A one-on-one contest. Good
Whoa!
ball comes to the ground. Just about a good mark to Callum Dixon. Dixon brought to the ground by KB. That's Kellinger Bird. And the umpire says the give ball right in the middle of the
Great
pitch
ticker
too.
there with Carly Wallinger there, Cam.
Certainly would. So throws the footy up. Ravenhill was good. Challenge. Just shrugged the player off. Should have tackled him but didn't. And they go forward. They again to North Albany. Good second to third.
Oh, there we go.
Threw him on the bar. North Albany have the numbers. One ball over the top. That pass by Harrison Smith. The crowd started getting it now, Kit. They're not happy at all. All's over his head over his foot. He's challenged by 3 players. One of those is Zach Reed from Mount Barker. Zach Reed released the pressure.
Massive subtle tap out back there, Cam.
Finds McMahon. He tried to do the tackle ground. They put the tackle on him. Now he's challenged. And the umpire says, give the ball to me. At least they've been consistent, the umpires, Kit.
Yep. Enjoying their work this afternoon, Cameron.
Yeah, throws the ball up. Gone 3.5 minutes. It's still 4-6 apiece.
That was a 0-all draw on the ruck there, Cam.
Certainly was. Tackle from behind of Scott Price. Trying to find his teammate, just one hand and pick up above his knee by Travis Con was sensational.
Oh,
And
and
down the
beautiful
line
kick.
by Con. Found his captain, Nicky Barrow. So Barrow, defensive wing
Always
here.
looks like he's got a barrow at time. Does Barrow too, doesn't he?
Certainly does. Don't let that tie down. The
That's a
Barrow.
nice kick.
He goes down the line. Standing under contest was
Good
Bellinger.
pick up.
Head over the
That
footy.
Rossi?
Head over the top
was.
by KB. Tim Kellinger Bird.
I've seen the apprentice walk up to me. I was like, oh,
The ball to me. It's a throw. About 55 metres out from the North Albany attacking goals. A beautiful ruck work by Ravenhill. But Rove off the time by Ugle. Ugle found Patching. Very smart, collective.
Lovely kick.
Draws it by over
Patching.
the top and finds his mate Benny Kirkwood. It's Kirkwood,
Gonna
defensive
come
wing.
inside, Kirky? No, he's going wide.
Goes down the line. He kept it running. It's Patching again. Patching and Kirkwood combining well on that defensive wing here for Mount Barker. He can kick the ball down the line to find
Nice.
his teammate McMahon. I think it's just been
No,
touched.
yeah.
He didn't like it, did McMahon?
No.
And the umpire says, give the ball to me. The boundary right in front of the scoreboard, which shows 4-6 to 4-6. We're gone 4.5 minutes of this third quarter.
Shouldn't be upset with the boundary umpire. He's just doing his job too, Cam.
100%. Knock over the top by David Stone. The granite was good.
And Granite.
Held to the play there was Barrow for North Albany. It's another throw up here. So he missed everything. There was a ruckman there for Wilson for Mount Barker.
Not going anywhere. That is going nowhere.
The umpire says, give the ball to me, get out of me, Rose. I can throw the ball up. Well done, bring the ball to the ground. Well done by the
Nice.
hand. There was Crudelli. He's been prominent by Delhi this afternoon. The captain. Pickup was okay. The player in front of him, Mount Barker. The player there was
Jonesy
Seffi Jones. Tried to find Ugle.
Don't
Just
argue.
push him off the footy.
Get out.
And the umpires definitely saw that
Hello.
well kick. Holding the footy.
Yeah. You
Kick
try
was
to don't
there.
argue, and it doesn't come off. That's what happens. You get penalised.
So here he is, Oliver Dow, centre half back. A risky kick. It's just going to come off. And the captain, Nick Barrow, he's been sensational down back, Barrow. Nick to his mates. So Nicky Barrow lowers his eyes.
Barrel
Good kick.
chested too, isn't he?
Used the footy well. Found Drew Wilcox. Wilcox on his right foot. Goes to half forward flank. Good defensive
Good
pressure
tackle.
here by North Albany. Always keep the ball in the forward 50 kit. That's what the 1%ers in the forward half of the ground has been very prominent here this afternoon at Collingwood Park.
Well, and they need to do that to keep Mount Barker in check, Cam, because they use the ball so well, Mount Barker.
So head over the footy. The player was Crudelli, the vice captain.
Oh, good pick up.
Good pick up below his knees. I think the player was Kobe Clean. Clean kicked it to centre half forward. Through traffic, gave him the one up, going over those Mitchie Woods. Turns the footy straight back over. And they can attack here, can Mount Barker. They kick the ball down the line. Went pretty wide, trying to find McMahon. McMahon, under panic, handballs the top to Kirkwood. Kirkwood back to McMahon. Now Kirkwood's in trouble.
beautiful.
Should be holding the footy, and it certainly is. Defensive tackle
Barry
here by
Barnett.
Paddy
Very
Barnett.
nice.
Sensational. Paddy Barnett.
Great tackle, son.
Crowd favourite, half-back flank here for North Albany. He kicks the ball down the line, try to find the big ruckman there in Wilcox. Wilcox got an arm chop, sorry, it was Credelli. It's Credelli,
Jeez,
the
he's
captain.
having a cracker, isn't he?
He's having a good game. Nathan Credelli.
He could be a member of the delegate.
He certainly
If
could.
he could play a musical instrument, which I'm sure he could.
Strapping the ball this time is Alex Skinner. Left his play and took the game on, did Skinner. Well done by him. There he is
Beautiful
again.
work
Below
by
his knees was
Credelli there.
Barrow. Over the top finds Ditchburn. So Ditchburn can use the play in the middle of the corridor.
Uses the
Travis
ball well
Collins.
normally.
And lowers
It's
his
no
eyes. No
exception
exception.
there.
Barrow.
Good hands, good centre.
He's
Hey!
been upon
Beautiful
three
work
players. It's
by
hold the
both
footy.
players there.
One
Get
of
out
those
those
is-
Jugel was one of them, and Patching. Beautiful work.
Daniel Patching, that's a good
Oh,
tackle, wasn't it?
yeah, fantastic.
Patching can switch the play over the far side, he does. They're maintaining possession here, Mount Barker team, and hard running Eagles takes a good mark on the defensive wing at Collingwood Park. Bit of a stalemate at the moment, Kit. 4-6 apiece, still no change to the half-time scoreboard.
No, a bit of a Mexican standoff, Cam. Bit of a Mexican standoff. Olé!
Olé. Scotty Price finds Jackson. It's Mitch Jackson. Jackson on his right just thumps the ball to centre half forward. All over the top. Numbs of those in North Albany can draw the play over the top.
Handball
Missed
to
the
himself.
handball again. Now he's in a bit of trouble. Over the footy. Got the tackle though. Good defensive pressure here by Mount Barker, but over the running footy was Seth Jones. He threw it yesterday, but he's broken. Big back and over the top
great
there.
mark.
Beautiful mark from
No, what's going on?
Maybe that's not a bad call, ball up. Maybe they had to both
Okay.
hands for 40. The crowd doesn't
Ooh.
like it. The umpire said, I'm in control. That's a ball up. So hitting the ball over the top.
That was interesting back there with Con. He was trying to con the players. He handballed to himself.
Beautiful pick up below his knees by Scotty
He'll go
Price.
Gowdy.
Trying to find his teammate Gowdy. Gowdy dumped
Nice
very
kick.
deep in a pocket. Defensive pressure was good. Falls in the hand is Travis Collin. Travis Collin over the top of Ditchburn. Ditchburn and Collin well done. Hits the ball in front of him. Now he's in a bit of trouble. I think he got a push in the back, and he did. So wearing the famous Buddy Franklin number 23 is Travis Con. Con decides to switch to play, but he's missed absolutely everything. And the teammate trying to find there is Mitchy Woods.
No.
It's just touched. So gone 4.5 minutes here, Kip. Very much a stagnant third quarter at the moment, 4-6 apiece.
Yeah, holy pre-holy. It's a Mexican standoff game.
Boy, the tequila into ya. Handball over the top was Raven Hill. Over the top they go
Hoggy.
forward. Through Darcy Wallinger, below his knees. Well done by Jackson.
Look
Beautiful
at
effort
that.
by
Nice
Jackson.
turn of pace there.
No left foot though with Jackson. That found him out then. Handball over the top. Down. Throw the ball on the boot. Smith, he puts the arm fingers and I thought he said championship wrestling there. Couldn't have sat a lot.
Where's the ropes? Want to jump off the ropes?
And Sethy Jones with a long sleeve kicks and kick. The kick was there. I'm going to do a bit more with that with Jonesy. So here he is. Seth Jones with a long sleeve. Inside 50. Jeez, it's a nice kick off the boot. Or dropped in the heart.
Dropped the
Easy mark
soda
was
there.
Aaron, he did. Now he's a bit of trouble now. Trying to ragdoll his
hey!
He might have kicked the
Done
goal here. Has he kicked the goal? Or umpire said no, he doesn't. Oh, geez, I tell you what, Scotty Price has ripped off then. Forced his way through the contest, kicked through on his boot, got a goal, and the umpire said, unfortunately, you didn't. And give the ball to me for a ball.
You're on controlling this game.
Showing
You
his
something,
authority.
I'm controlling it. You go over there, you go there, here, the rucks go at it. Oh, good thinking there.
Knockout play was a big
Like
ruck
Captain
in there
Granite.
for Mount Barker, the Granite stuff. And look at the goal umpire, Kip. He's got the heavy gear
He
on here
needs
this
it
afternoon
too.
at
Good to see the
Collingwood Park.
fluoro.
It's freezing.
The fluoro, he's got the fluoro on too, Cam. He would have done a take 5 before he went out to his spot.
100% the work. The bone, the defensive halfback, 3 North Albany, still 4-6 apiece. No score in this third quarter.
Turn it over.
So in the footy over, Wallinger lowers his eyes and finds Ugle. Ugle right forward of the centre pitch here at Collingwood Park. He decides to switch a play in the half forward flank. Might have been in the back, but of course he didn't. Play on. Around here. Well done by Jones. Tackled
Good
by his
effort.
feet. Kept his feet in the end.
Good tunnel ball by
Travis
Gowdy.
Collin. and Gowdy. And they go forward in good defensive mark, taking ball loose. Mitch Jackson puts the ball in the corridor. Dropped an easy mark. Good defensive pressure by Orzell for North Albany. Ball's not getting out there. Orzell, look at him, just throwing himself back on the contest. He only knows one way, and that's 100%.
Fantastic pressure there from both teams, Cam. Delightful game of footy to watch.
So the clock stopped, but it's well past 4.5 minutes. We've probably gone 13 minutes so far this third quarter. Still no score. 4-6 apiece. Good contest though. Ugle pleading for a free kick. And
not Cabby Jan.
And look at that.
Get out.
And the old-fashioned Barney plays around the contest here. Still over the contest here.
Footy's out, Cam.
Footy's out on the far side. Umpire's just letting the play on, so that's Lee Pavley. No, the ball's going to come back. Well, there you go, Kip. Someone's going to yellow card. Yellow card, Kip. That's you that people can afford to lose him. And this plays on the ground. The kill part on Mount Barker side. He gets the crowd, buddy raspberries here at Collingwood Park. Give it a true look at this. Ugle, you're off. You've got 5 minutes rest.
Stick it up for his teammates. Not a bad. Hoggy comes on as part of it. And he'd come off, so not a bad replacement, Cam. It's fine as Hog's hair.
At least with a yellow card, Kip, you can replace your player, and that's exactly what they did. So Hog comes off, and Ugle comes off for a bit of a spell. They go forward here, eventually go North Albany. Kick down the hot spot here. Numbers of those. Wallinger, he's been sensational. He kicks the ball in the defensive half back. And good to the contest. And there is the veteran in Rossi. Graham Ross. He's kicked one in the first, one in the second, and this time can he kick his third to have the first goal in the third quarter, because it's not a game with just a little kind of chest movements at the moment.
Yeah,
Ross.
cat and mouse, Cam, isn't it?
So Graham Ross, the local favourite here at Collingwood Park. Can he kick his third goal and put North Albany back in front by 6? So Graham Ross, 35, 40 metres back on this. And that's not mark on the discussion. Angus McKirker.
Oh, hey! Great stuff.
Angus McKirker,
Well
he just stood his ground. The ball dropped, the breeze, kicking in the breeze, and disguised it well. And they are finally in front. It's taken about 17 minutes of this third quarter, but North Albany, the home side, they're up by 6 points, 5-6 to 4-6.
Absolutely fantastic bit of football. There's a lot of pressure out there, and it was interesting that the Mount Barker players just let McKircher just basically waltz around him.
Yeah, very slack defence, Kipper, wasn't it?
It was
By,
2 on 1,
Barker.
Cam.
Yeah, shouldn't happen, but did. And they pay the price for it, because now they're behind by 1 goal in the centre ground once again. Collingwood Park here. All comes the coaches, kick the ball forward.
The tails up.
But they are.
Oh!
Taking the good mark was Norton. Have the footy now.
There we go, there's Rossi
Ross
again.
again on the right. Tries to kick the over there was McKircher who kicked the last goal. He overran this contest. Turned to himself.
Line turn into the boundary.
How funny is that?
That's almost deliberate, Cam.
Comical, that's what Zach Reid. Well, Zachy
Very
Reid, you sold
entertaining.
yourself a bit
Very
of
entertaining.
candy into yourself. Ball's 10 metres out for North Albany's attacking area. They're doing all the attacking they are this quarter. They're up by exactly 6 points or 1 goal.
If I was you, Cam, I'd be having a cup of soup right now and calming down so you can come back out and hit the contest.
I'd probably have a glass of sherry like it. Silver wasn't for
Come on now.
what man should do when he goes summer day. Go through the contest here. Ball done by Hogg. Found Jackson. He kept his feet. Handball over the top. Found Skinner. Skinner back to Jackson. Messing the ball up here. But they do have possession of the footy. Good vision by Jackson. Found his teammate Scott Price. A Price. Defensive wing. Is a good kick. Found his teammate over there. That's David Stone. The Haggart.
Yeah.
And good kick by Stone.
Granite.
And good passage of play here by Mount Barker.
This is what they can do, can't they?
Persistent, aren't they?
Oh, well, there,
Protected
Cadelli.
by Cadelli, wasn't it?
Oh, he's playing a good game too, Cam. That's for sure.
I'll give you mine.
Crowd's just seen the replay there, but Limos in the 6 points to the home side, 5-6 to 4-6. Throwing the ball up, going through the traffic, kept his feet. Handball over the top was very effective by Walson. Around the corner to McMahon, sells a bit of eye candy. Around the corner, don't
They
change
moved.
that.
What's going on?
Seen the free kick, a lot of it out by to the full, it's the ladder. So North Albany can relieve the pressure.
Go down the line, or is he going to switch it, Cam? Ditchburn?
Oh, risky kick hasn't come off!
No! Not
Reading
with
the
Gowdy,
play.
buddy.
Dylan Gowdy. Why would you kick the ball?
Oh, not with Gowdy. Like he's like a cat, isn't he? He's like, he was just waiting for it.
You don't, the old fashioned mate,
And he
you never kick
telegraphed
across
it.
the goal, so can he convert? He hasn't kicked the goal so far this time he has kicked
Let
the
go!
goal. So Dylan Gowdy
Oh,
from
he's-
Mount Barker, they answer back. And it's even Stephen once again, 5-6 to 5-6. But tell you what, Adam Ditchburn, what were you thinking?
Yes, Cam. It should have been looking to his namesake. Remember Rossi Ditchburn? He would have done that.
Crossy kick, the old fashioned when our dad used to coach us, Tommy used to say, didn't even kick across goals.
No,
Hug the
basically.
boundary line.
Yeah, absolutely true, Cam. And then when you got somebody like Gowdy who's seeing the ball like a pumpkin at the moment, you don't him.
Stole the wallet out of his back pocket, didn't he? He just converted to 5-6 to 5-6 in the middle ground
Great
once again.
contest.
Good game of footy this. Running through there is Scotty Price. Gets a ball on his boot, kicks the ball to centre half forward. Good defensive pressure here by North Albany through a chain of handballs. Trying to find Orzell, or the other player there will get it. It's McKirker, right at centre half back here. Decides to play and he used that left foot kick. Got a bit of distance with the kick. Good defensive pressure taken by Scott Price, out number 2 on 1. Well done that fella, Scotty Price, and that's a win to Mount Barker, kid. He did very well.
Yeah,
Out number 2
absolutely.
on 1 and brought the ball to the contest.
And if you can get a stoppage out of something like that, Cam, that's exactly what your coach would like.
100%. Go through the contest.
It's Hoggy.
Found
Nice
the big
hands
Holster.
out.
Handball over the top. Found Joshy Davenport. It's been quiet, Davenport.
He has, Cam.
And they go back through a chain of handballs. They still maintain possession through Darby Wallinger. Close to me, Darcy Wallinger. So close to one of the best on the ground here at the moment. Good game of footy this.
Great game of footy. And we picked it when you went off. Hoggy came on and Hoggy's taken over the Eagles' role in and under.
Tell you what, the scoreboard needs to get his scoreboard
It's cold.
correct
It's
there.
really cold.
5-6 to 5-6. It's not 5-6 to 6-6. It's 5-6 at least. Go down the line through Orzell. He's turned the footy straight back over. To Mount Barker. On the far side is Alex Skinner. He's been good, Skinner. Goes on his left foot kick. Hits the ball hard though. Numbers around the contest for North Albany. Just socking the ball.
Happy to see it over the line, Lloyd. Captain Lloyd. Experience. Happy to see it over.
Kick the ball to me. Mount Barker
big
in
throw.
that half forward flank.
Oh, that's a great throw too.
Throw in by the
Beautiful
boundary
throw.
umpire. Ball comes to the contest. It's not Parker, it's Harrison Smith. Parker, he plays my week. Parker, Smith Swansky. He's in my fantasy footy side. Hope he goes all right today. Back here live here. Collingwood Park. Good mark over the top by Jared Norton. Decides to play on. Kicks the ball to the half forward flank. One-on-one contest. Ball comes to the contest there. McDowell was good.
Stayed down, McDowell.
Kicks the footy backwards, McDowell. Lowers his eyes
Oh,
and
nice.
good play here.
Fantastic.
Good effort there. Finds his teammate. I think that's Angus McKirker. He kicks the ball to centre half forward. Sock
Off
it off
the
the ground.
ground.
And a minor score only.
And
there.
over the fence.
Bit of a jumper, get your own footy.
Good lead too.
So the later stage of this third quarter, we're going to get a scoreboard check because I'm a
With
little bit
5-6,
confused.
6-6. I thought they both got a goal each.
That's what I thought. So we'll have to get that. And no doubt at 3/4 time, the officiating goal umpires will go to the field umpire, tell the scoreboard, mate, this is the score.
This is what it is.
So that's what we'll find out at 3/4 time. So
This is what it is.
We won't second guess. We'll let the officials do the officiating. It's a good kick over here, officially by Wallinger. Hits his teammate up, gets it back again. Wallinger takes the game on. Good play, that young fella. Wallinger goes on the defensive wing, try to find the fast leading Gowdy. Gowdy, smart, clever, takes the game on. He kicks the ball down the half-forward flank. He's missed everything apart from his opposition, Rutten next to Wilcox. Wilcox, a 1-2 battle.
Well ran.
Certainly did on his left foot and goes down the line, trying to find McKirker. He overran it. That play was McDowell. McDowell in a bit of trouble. Through traffic was good by Kirkwood. Trying to get the footy out is Mount Barker. They do get it out in the end. And they kick the ball down the line right in front of the scoreboard there, which we'll try to get there. It says 5-7 to 6-6. And geez, they can't add up over the area. They can 5-6 to 32, 6-6 to 36 plus 6 to 42. But we'll get that corrected at 3/4 time.
I think their brains must be frozen. It's so cold out.
Yes. Well done doing the ruck work this time is Mitch Pearce for Mount Barker. You bring the ball to the corridor. Goes back and gets kick in the end was Mitch Jackson. Jackson kick around the corner. Half-forward flank. Good mark in front. And the umpire said, no it is. So 3/4 time here. We don't know what the score is, but we'll get that corrected at 3/4 time. At 3/4 time here at Collingwood Oval. According to the scoreboard at 6-6-36 to 5-7-37, but
we don't know who to believe at this stage.
We'll get that corrected at 3/4 time. We'll take a short break and come back with the correct scores very shortly.
Hopefully.
Got another one. Have a couple. Bullshit, it's 5.5. Yeah. Put a timer on it. Trust me.
It's 7.5.
Okay?
7.5.
Bullshit. That is wrong.
7.5.
And it did take 2 minutes to get it.
He probably could have. He was going to try it. It's not the top. Sahara's the top. I probably got lucky.
Oh, what's going on there? Well, I think it's here at the beginning. Because they were chasing it.
back to Collingwood Park, we can honestly say, the hand on the heart, it is 5 goals 7 to 5 goals 7. That's 37 points apiece, and a very good third quarter by both sides. Who's going to win this one? Cliffhanger.
Ooh, it's a very good question, Cam. I'm leaning towards the Bulls simply because they seem to use the ball wiser, but it could go either way.
It's kind of fluctuating quarters, haven't they? Like Mount Barker get hold of them early, and then North Albany come back, and vice versa. So it's been an ebbs and flow type game. It's probably been an ebbs and flow type game for the scoreboard attendant too. He's had his highs, he's had his lows.
And it happens that happens when you're doing the scoreboard attending. I've attended many, and the same things happen to me, where it's like, oh no, I fluffed that up, and I can't add up, my head's all over the show. But there's other days where you just cruise through it too, and it just comes out naturally, and you go, yeah, this is why I'm here doing the scoreboard.
Good to see goal umpires went to the officiating umpire in the middle of the ground. He said, it is 5 goals 7 to 5 goals 7. That's exactly what it is. So, good game of footy this one. Anyone can win. It looks like this time but Big Joy Wilcox has gone into the ruck for North Albany. So see how we go. They are going to the left of the screen. Cam Robertson kicking it up between the corners. It eventually cut the last quarter of this round 9 flag.
Bring it on.
Even Steven, 5-7 apiece. Throws a ball up once again. Wilcox wins that contest. He's been thrust in the forward line. Mount Barker have the footy though through Patching. Patching decides to play, and there he is, the Action Jackson, Zach Jackson, centre half forward for Mount Barker.
Boom!
Decides to play and kick the ball to the half full thing. The footy is Gowdy. He's over the Rennet. He can get the ball back. Goes on his front foot. That's his left. How will it go?
Great grab,
I think it is. It might be Daniel Patching. Daniel Patching has taken a mark here.
Ripper.
And that player you called it is Gowdy. He's been lively up forward, and every good forward should be in front. And no, it's not Pat, it's Campbell McMahon.
They're going for his second game.
Campbell McMahon chips the ball over the top, and that is a good handy goal, and it's only taken about 55 seconds of this last quarter, but Mount Barker hit the front. They are 6-7. North Albany are 5 goals 7, and fantastic effort by score assist to Dylan Gowdy. He's only kicked 1 kick, but I reckon he's assisted with 3 or 4 attacking moves for Mount Barker.
Absolutely, he's just been everywhere in the field. He's had it on the string, really. Another mark of the day contended there by McMahon, Cam.
Yeah, the Retrovision. Thanks for the sponsorship. Retrovision, your local league. It's known as the IGA local league here at North Albany versus Mount Barker. Visiting side, they're up by 6 points. Ruck work over the top by David Stone, wins it easily, runs through the middle of the corridor there, goes to centre half forward, numbs the lows with Mount Barker. There's Gowdy again, he's behind his player, but hitting the ball very hard there is Alex Skinner. Skinner had it, lost it, now lays a tackle on it, held to, and the umpire says, give the ball to me. So a good start here by Mount Barker, they're up by 1 goal. And about 20 metres out from the attacking area, once again, good ruck work's been taken by Wilcox. The numbers of those with Mount Barker. Should have picked that ball up, but didn't.
He back-heeled it, Cameron.
Didn't know what he's doing.
Good effort there by Ditchy. Bang! You're going to tackle me, I'm going to make sure.
Exactly. Somebody's going to throw the ball up at centre half forward. Big Ruckman, once again, Wilcox brings the ball to ground, held to her.
No, it's not going anywhere, Cam, not going anywhere. Nice knock by Stone there.
Turn to Stone.
Captain Granite, and they don't going anywhere again, Cameron.
Centre half forward here for Mount Barker's in their forward 50. North Albany need to do something. Do something very quick.
Nice up to Wilcox there.
Wilcox had it, going through traffic.
Don't argue.
Low his knees, this time was Cam Walson. Found his teammate. He's overcooked it.
Nice kick too.
North Albany can do it. Here, but overrunning that play there was Koshy. He's had a Barry Crocker. Trying to find his teammate laced out. There's Davenport. And boundary up by is the winner there. It's a boundary umpire says give the ball to me. Throw up. About 55 metres out for Mount Barker's goal
Get out of the way, mate.
And interrupt
Bloody hell.
by 1 goal.
Camry.
6-7 or 5-7. Showing a bit of pace there is Daniel Patching. Dive on the footy though. Patching falls in the back of Jackson. Jackson from outside 50. Not going to have enough carry, but goes through for a minor score. So Mount Barker 6-8, North Albany 5-7, a margin of 7 points, and a very handy point that one, Kip.
Absolutely can. And I'll tell you what, that idiot who walked in front of the camera there, Lionel Messi, will be watching this going, what the hell?
What are you doing,
He's
son?
enjoying this footy game. Defensive streams it from Spain.
Defensive park in the ground, they go centre half back. Marked very easily. Outside 50. Ball's going to
There it is.
Carry not so far. Another point to Mount Barker. 6 goals 9, North Albany, a 5 goals 7, a margin of 8 points.
That's a good kick by Ditchburn, straight out.
Absolutely. The size of switch to play on the far side. They have the ball here. You're gone.
Running time.
And they do. Running very hard. The confidence McDowell falls in the hand of his opposition player there and came Walson. Walson shows a bit of ice can. It was David Stone, and David Stone's made a mockery of that one. Kicks
Well,
the ball straight back
passed
over.
it. Yeah, he just passed it to him.
So Ditchburn, Adam Ditchburn being very solid in the back pocket.
That's a nice kick.
Founds McDowell.
He's had a good game too, McDowell, hasn't he, Cam?
McDowell and Ditchburn down back. Hit the
Very nice.
played very well. Now, chases the ball down this wing. Mopping up very well is the captain, David Stone. David Stone wearing the Austin Robinson or Josh Robbins number for Subiaco there. He kicks the ball over the top, plenty for a mark, but it wasn't there. Yes, he was there. He was played it. It came off his hand. Second buck. Play on.
Oh my God!
Scott
That
Price
was-
could have marked it, but
That was a comedy errors there, wasn't it?
a good tackle over the top.
What was Pricey thinking? He's playing basketball or volleyball.
So Jelly's got one high. He can chip the ball down the line. There he is to Ditchburn. Adam Ditchburn, defensive half back. And trouble at the moment,
Good
North
gesturing
Albany
by
by 8
Walshy
points.
there.
Good hard running, wasn't it?
Walshy was on the mark and he's gesturing with his left hand, going, watch out, it's going to go over this way. Unfortunately, Kirkwood wasn't onto it.
So Cordelli finds his big ruckman there. And Wilcox, he can use the player, come onto the ground. That's
Got
Nick
loose
Barron.
players.
So Barron down the line. Good
They
kick.
have loose players that are
Maintaining
playing
possession.
well.
And finds Callum Dixon. He caught his main
Dicko.
not too much this afternoon. He's Callum Dixon.
Hello.
Strange kicking style Dixon goes to half forward flank. Good tackle over the top by Allsell. Should be holding the footy. Now he's in a bit of trouble. Allsell brought the player back into the contest.
Nice.
Is it holding the footy? And the umpire said, no, it is not. And the scoreboard attendant is still trying to work that out, but he is correct. 6-9 to 5-7, that is correct.
Probably been given the abacus.
It certainly has. Matt Barker hit the ball down on this attacking wing. Missed it over the footy. Good effort finds Allsell. So Allsell from North Albany, still kicking half out from goals. Going to do something here with the attacking move here. What's going on here?
Oh,
Another Barney on here.
the Donny going on here. Two red cards.
It's Joshy Davenport running the contest.
What the same.
Maybe, can I give you a Christmas card? I'm not really sure. That's just a free kick. Crowd getting right into it. They eat themselves down here at Collingwood Park.
Oi!
Starting pretty lively here at the moment.
I realise there's a lot at stake.
Park is
Fifth
still in
versus
front.
fourth.
By 8 points, look at the crowd here. They're going feral.
They're having a crack at one another. There we go.
He's alive and well down here.
Oh! Oh! And another.
Contest.
It's bloody willing out there, isn't it?
It certainly is. Nowhere's injury.
Reed, nice hit on Barrow
He's been
there.
poleaxed, hasn't he? By Zachy Reid. So Boundary umpire's going to throw the ball right in front of both interchange benches.
It's good the umpires have got control though, isn't it, Cam? That's the best thing about it.
So over the top, winning the ruck work was Mitch Jackson, and Rag again tackled by 2 players. Daniel Patching, and the umpire says give the ball to me, another thrower. Over the top, also over the ground. Jackson had it and lost it. So did this play here, Cordelli. He's been solid here. Might be out of bounds in the full here. The umpire says no, it isn't. Crowd, they're getting right into it.
It's a shame that, you know, when you're in the crowd and you're yelling things out, you can't change the umpire's opinion.
Never change. Once umpire's decision, the decision is decision.
Final. It's final.
100%. Tackle over the top then by Daniel Patching. He's been solid in this last quarter, which sees the away side, that's Mount Barker. They are still up by 8 points. Settle on him. Crowd's trying to say you did something out of the extraordinary, but I don't think he did.
Not at all. He's had his cup of soup, he's back out there, he's warmed up. He loves his food.
Pretty hard to get a kick in there, keeping it pretty hot in the kitchen. And the crowd's definitely getting into the kitchen at the moment. A couple of nice smell of hot dogs and pies and salt and vinegar chips. They're all here at Collingwood Park, which sees the away side. That's Mount Barker. Price on his left. Good kick. Good mark in the end. It's been taken by Mitchy Pearce. Centre half. What he decides to play on, Pearce goes for a 2-on-1. Good defensive pressure. Been taken by Ditchman. He's been rock solid there. Looks like a free kick to Harrison Smith. So Harrison Smith. Getting in the moment. Wilcox on the right.
Great work,
Smoke
man.
off the top there.
Oh, Davenport.
Davenport.
Today, but
And a force behind. So Mount Barker 6-10. North Albany a 5-7. The margin's now spread out to 9 points. Ditchburn. Good kick. Trying to find his team. Dropped everything. Dixon hadn't lost it, mate. Throws a ball on his ball. Trying to find Orzell. Well done by Orzell. Just went through traffic.
oh, fantastic.
He's going to use his left foot though. Orzell, he does use his left foot to centre half forward. Once again, Mount Barker. Good effort finds a teammate. He's been very good. Campbell McMahon. So McMahon on the attacking wing here for Mount Barker. Still up by 9 points. Kick the ball to centre half forward. Ditchburn again into the contest. Good tackle from behind. Handball over the top there. Found Harrison Smith. And the umpire says, give the ball to me. Kick. Geez, they need to do something at the moment.
A classic call there of lock it in from the supporters. It's true, lock it in.
100% doing the ruck work is Mitch Jackson. Bringing the ball to the ground. Here he is, the man with the big beard, that's Hoggy.
Beautiful.
Ravenhill just throw the ball into centre half. Attacking mark.
Oh,
North Albany, but turn the ball
That's
straight back.
shocker.
Smother off the footy. They have the ball now through traffic. That was Zach Reid over the top here.
geez, they blew a chance there, didn't
Certainly
they?
did. And Dylan Gowdy, he's been good over the top here to Joshua Davenport. So
Getting a bit
Davenport
more of
centre
the
half
ball
forward.
this quarter, Cam.
Finds, there he is, the
yeah.
Hogstar.
Yeah, it's fine as Hogs here.
Reese Hogg. He decides to play on. Dell sells a bit of candy. Now lowers his eyes to the half-forward flank. Found the vision, but reading it very well was
mark.
Harrison Smith.
Good mark, Smithy.
Good 5 minutes, Smith. He
Yes,
decides to
yes.
switch.
Oh.
He goes down the line and Ugle stolen it out of his back pocket. Ran in front of the play and has taken a mark. He was a villain earlier on when he got a yellow card. He's not the villain anymore. It's a chance to convert from Mount Barker.
Had a cream of mushroom soup in that 5 minutes, Cam. He's come out, he's warmed up, playing some fantastic footy.
Brandon Ugle, right on 45 metres out, leans back on this and
Point.
pulls it to the right for only minor score. Should have done a lot more with that.
I would have
Very
thought so.
casual approach at goal.
Handy point.
So 6-11 they are. 17 scoring shots are only 12. They're up by 10 points. So it decides to play on. They do.
Oh, that big
North
kick into the
Albany
centre.
centre.
Out here, Pubby!
Defensive pressure and marks been taken by Zach Reed right in the middle of the cricket pitch here at Collingwood Park. He decides to punt with the old-fashioned mongrel punt to centre half forward. Well, trying to find the big hog start. He's cleaned up the player there in Ditchburn. Now, all of a sudden, Drew Wilcox throws a ball on his boot. Is that deliberate?
Or is it? Okay.
Hopefully not. Surely not. It's not. So there's a scoreboard which sees the visiting side. That's Mount Barker 6-11 correct to 5-7, a margin of 10 points.
It's a bit windy out there. I hope one of those kids doesn't get blown off the scoreboard cam. Oh, they did take 5 already, so they're okay.
Had a risk management process. So Pavlovic has it here. Mount Barker can chip the ball over the top. Good play, finds big Billy Jones.
Yeah.
Jones, awkward kicking style on his
Very
right.
awkward.
But kick can put in a space.
Again.
Run at him, and that's what he does.
Do well, don't they, Cam?
Finds Benny Kirkwood. Kirkwood down the line.
Well
Good
ran.
hard running, wasn't it?
Yeah, Jones.
He's done very well.
Oh, that was Wallinger.
So Wallinger goes on his right, kick to a 2-on-1, and Smithy decides to go in the hole and take a good mark.
There's a good going as well.
So Smith on his preferred, that's the left. It could be Mark in the front, and it is to Ugle. Good mark by him. He decides to play.
Nice kick.
Oh, bounce off his chest
Daisy
in the
cutter.
end.
That's a trip.
Well, that's a trip, but tell you what was he thinking then? And Mitch Pearce, shocking effort here. They can repel right through Ditchburn.
Bang!
Also does the old-fashioned barrel to centre half
That's
forward.
what you want. Get it forward. Lock it in.
Defensive pressure.
Throw. Oh, good work
By
by
Zachy
the Rude
Reed.
boys there. Good stuff.
Set upon by 2 or 3 players. The umpire says, give the ball to me. So time's running out now in this last quarter. The away side, they're up by 10 points. Good knock work taken by Mitch Jackson. Falls in the hand of the opposition player, Crudelli. Crudelli throws it on his boot, and then it's the first score so far for North Albany. They are 5 goals 8. And Mount Barker are 6 goals 11. Later stage of this last quarter kick. Can North Albany come back and kick a goal?
Oh, I think they can. Yep. That's why it's going all day, Cam.
Good marks been taken by Adam Large, the centre half back.
Loses large, good kick, good pass.
Supported defensive half
Well,
back.
they're going to just flick it around, I think, Cam, now.
They are good hard running by Pavlovic. Good hard running by him. Lee Pavlovic being solid down back. This afternoon here at Collingwood Park. And they're still in front. They are. Decides to switch the play. Good maintaining possession of the footy here by Mount Barker. Still a defensive half of the group for them. They kick the ball down the line. Trying to find that fast running play there in Gowdy. And it's held to him.
What a great contest it's been today, too, hasn't it, Cam? Had everything.
Certainly has.
A couple of little scuffles, some great marks, good goals.
Handball over the top was very impressive by Joshy Davenport.
Good thinking.
Off the ground there by Ugle. Follow his own footing. Well done by Ugle. Got a hand roll on him. Well done by Ugle. Found
This
him
could
at
be the
Barnes.
sealer.
To Jackson. Jackson around the corner. Did not panic. Kicks the ball a bit of space. I think he might have ran too far, did he?
Yeah,
I think he might have ran too far, Jackson. He certainly did. So relieving the pressure they are.
his hand in clean's busted.
Certainly was. Kobe Clean goes on his right. Oh, dropped a soda then, but here he
Bit
can
of
play
Gowdy.
here. He's been impressive. Gowdy. Handball over the top of Large with the right. It could be a kick here. What's happened here, kid?
I think it might have been from the Don't Argue, I think, from Gowdy.
So Orzell has a footy.
Get up, Mitch!
Got to go back. Matt Orzell, who's been solid too for North Albany, the former lead player for Claremont. So Matty Orzell, defensive wing. He also goes the barrel again, gains a bit of distance with thumping.
Oh!
Down back of Seth Jones, I think it is.
Yeah. He's got a good set of mitts, Jonesy. Jones boy.
decides to play on, tries to find Ugle. Ugle has it now. He takes a bounce on. He can draw the play over the top.
Good shepherding.
He goes for another bounce.
Oh.
There's a bit of trouble. Sells a bit of candy.
Coshy too.
And rolls the eyes. Well done. Falls in the hand of Jackson. And Jackson's absolutely stuffed that one right up.
That is a fluff of monumental proportions there, Cam.
Should he use Campbell McMahon kick because he was running all by himself. He decided to go for gold, but should he use McMahon but didn't.
Had a rush of blood, Cam. Happens.
Had a rush
There's
of
the
blood
goal.
indeed.
He was just so far behind.
Mount Barker's still up 6-11 to 5 goals 8. Into line throw in. Can they get something? Goes into Jackson again. Goes one way. Goes the other. Left handle is good to Ugle. Ugle inside 50. Mow at his eyes.
Beautiful.
And good play here. Mount Barker did not panic at all. And Campbell McMahon has the chance, I reckon, to seal the game with this kick.
And this is what Mount Barker do, don't they? They chip it around, they find the players in space, and they use the ball very, very well.
So Mount Barker got 3 wins on the board, 3 wins on the board so far this season. They're going for win number 4. It's in this hands of Campbell. Leans back. And he likes it!
That is an absolute belter!
That could be the
Great
sealer
kick,
kick.
son.
Mount Barker 9 goals 11 and North Albany 6 goals 7 goals 11. Apologies, 7 goals 11 to 5 goals 8. And I tell you what, Kip, have they done enough to win this game this afternoon, Mount Barker?
Well, Cam, I think, the fat lady, she's nothing against fat ladies either, by the way, but she's out the back there warming her vocal cords. I believe she needs a bit of a shave too, Cam. A bit of a mow happening.
Really? Well, at the moment, there's no mows down here at the moment apart from the mowing side of Mount Barker. They are 7-11 and North Albany 5 goals 8. And they've had a very good last quarter, kicking 2 goals 4 to only 1 point to North Albany. In the middle ground once again, this time getting his head over the footy was Orzell. He's been at the bottom of the pack each and every throw up as Orzell. And the umpire says, give the ball to me. Running out of time at the moment in North Albany. Doing the ruck work was Raven Hill, bringing the ball to the ground.
Nice
Opposition
knock.
ruckman got a hit on it.
That's stuff like Jacko there.
Smith put his head over the
and
footy,
good
caught
tackle.
one high, surely was the Mount Barker player there, and the umpire said he certainly did. So 7-11, that's correct, to 5 goals 8, 15 by, and says give the ball to me. Might have got a Falcon then, McMahon.
I think so. I think it was a Falcon.
Over the top, good ruck work taken by Mitch Jackson. He gets it again, well done by Jackson, through traffic.
Good thinking.
And Jackson again, another handball possession. McMahon put his head over the footy, and so did his opposition player then, Cridelli. He manufactures something out of the back through that player there, McDowell. McDowell back over the player to Scott. Does a Pat Barney gets it. Certainly is. Found Barrow. Barrow got tackled very heavily by William Jones, and the umpire says give the ball to me for a throw. 15 points is the advantage of the visiting side in Mount Barker. I think they've done enough to win this game of footy here this afternoon. And throwing himself into the contest
Rocky.
is Ross and also Woods for Mount Barker, and the umpire says give the ball to me. Ruck work over the top, Orzell.
And bloody fresh airy.
That's what you get when he's a left footer kid. Missed his right foot, and Orzell knows it too. He said, I can't believe you missed it, but you did, son. You did miss the footy. Ball up once again.
Hoggy
Falls in the hand of
to
Hogg. Hogg to Ugle. Ugle can draw the player over the top.
Good shepherd.
McMahon was good.
shepherd,
Ball on
right
there
there.
too. McMahon goes Smith one, and Smith is off for young and old here.
Time
Over
again.
there. So McMahon's been met by 2 or 3 players
Now they're
for
forgetting
North
about the
Albany,
footy.
and it's on for young and old here.
I'm walking away.
Yep.
Smithy set up. I'm moving away.
Didn't like it. Tony Smith to calm down, and McMahon goes look at the scoreboard. Mate, we're up by 50
Oh,
points.
hello. No. And Smithy getting one over and
Gave him the don't argue.
I'm not quite sure. Oh, so
Played on to advantage, and
that's a goal.
Mount Park have kicked a goal. I don't know who kicked that one in the end, but they have kicked a goal. It was to advantage.
Wasn't that the Roos just got a goal? North Albany?
Certainly, yeah, they did actually kick, yeah. Look at the scoreboard here. It certainly did. It's 6-8 to 7-11. And
No, he's bringing out another number.
didn't see it. 44. So 6-8.
That's correct.
6-8, that is 44 to 7-11. Margins pegged back to 9 points. Didn't see the relayed free kick. The umpire did play onto an advantage, and North
goal.
Albany have kicked a goal.
Beautiful knock there.
Ball's in the pitch once again. Going nowhere.
Crowd's certainly very vocal today, aren't they, Cam?
Certainly are.
They're into it.
Getting the two bobs worth. Side kick around the corner. Thrown on the ground was a player. Then McDowell gets it. Then McDowell goes on his left foot to centre half forward. Running hard in the contest. Good pick up. Put his head over the foot. He got a handball down the attacking area. Stood on the contest. He got the hit and shoulder from Orzell. Orzell went and got his own 40. He kicks the ball to half forward flank.
Whoa!
Defensive pressure was good. Socket off the ground was even better. Crowd definitely get in it here, aren't they?
Absolutely are.
So,
Good on
socket
them
off the
too.
ground. Here they go. Over the contest. He's been out of all times. Credelli on his right.
More
Kicks the
than
ball to
there's
half
Bollinger.
forward flank. There's a 2-on-1 here. Well done. Defensive
Hey!
good by Davenport. Davenport outnumbered 2-on-1. Still not giving up is Joshy Davenport. And the umpire says it's going to be a
Downfield.
relayed free kick downfield by Davenport. Should have probably did what he did, Kip, so he's given the free kick away. It's a relayed free kick. So they can recharge again through Woods. Woods kicks the ball to centre half forward. Mark over the top, dropped it in the end, was the Mount Barker defender. Numbers of those around the corner, and it could be Lucas Ravenhill. And Ravenhill's goal!
Guilty!
Game on here.
Well played, that fella.
By
Well
the big
played.
ruckman there.
Geez, he's
Lucas
versatile, isn't
Ravenhill,
he? He is
certainly is.
versatile.
So the umpires, look at the... Geez, I know what's going on with the scoreboard here. It's not 4-8. He's trying to work out it is. It's 7-8.
And good on the kids for having a crack
Yes.
at it. No doubt about that.
7-8
Hard
to 7-11. The margin is back, which I believe to 3 points. He's trying to work the scoreboard here, but we aren't going to say ending until the officiating
it's-
goal umpire and the field umpires end of the
work.
game.
Once they come
give you the
together.
all clear.
Yeah.
So it's been a good 5 or 6 minutes for North Albany. I thought they'd done and
Fantastic.
dusted. The fat lady came out to sing, but decided to put the fat lady back in the changing because I tell you what, North Albany back on the attack again. They go forward. Good defensive pressure by them. And it started by that big number 13, Lucas Ravenhill. Last quarter's been good by him. It's been good
Outstanding.
by North Albany. It's a ball up just near the centre pitch here again at Collingwood Park. Ravenhill, that ruck this time trying to find Orzell. Socket off the ground is very good by the North Albany defender. Now it's a foot race here. Who's going to win it? Both players ran at each other.
That's it.
And that is all she wrote. The game is all, according to our records, it could be 7-11 to 7-8, Kip. But we're going to wait to both umpires actually officiate on the scoreboard and give them the all clear. But I think Mount Barker have won this game of footy by 3 points. Major goal scorers for Mount Barker. 3 goals to Campbell McMahon, 1 in the first and 2 in the last quarter. 2 goals to Jackson, single goal scores to Wallinger and to Gowdy. And for North Albany, 2 goals apiece to Mitch Woods, to Graham Ross, and singles to Ravenhill, to Kircher and to Travis Conn.
Yeah, Cam, they'd look a bit silly if they hadn't won, wouldn't they? Going around celebrating, and all of a sudden it's like, oh no, you guys didn't win.
Yeah. So watch here, the scoreboards are going to the scoreboard now.
Yeah, no, it looks like they're packing up the scoreboards.
They've had enough. They've said, no, it's all over,
it's
Red
cold.
Rover. I'm going inside and get my pine sauce and can go. I'm going home, but I'm pretty sure
53 to 50.
that North, that's been a victory here. 3 points to Mount Barker.
Yeah, Cam, and just a few of my best today for the. We'll start with the Roos for mine. Credelli,
Yep.
absolutely fantastic. Orzell, I think, in the end there, but my best for them was Ravenhill. Absolutely outstanding. If I went across to the Bulls, Carl Wallinger, I think he set him up.
He's
He,
sensational.
set him up. McMahon, 3 goals. Potential mark of the day. I still think the mark of the day went to Watkin in the first quarter, and Gowdy. I think Gowdy just dominated. So they're my best, Cam.
I totally agree with you, Kit. That's why you do each and every week your special comments. So live from Collingwood Park has seen Mount Barker victorious by 3 points here.
What
The
a
round
great
9
game.
clash has gone to them, Mount Barker. It's good afternoon, good evening from Collingwood Park, and we'll hear you everywhere next Saturday.